Show.
Opie and Anthony.
Radio shock jocks.
Opie and Anthony.
Say shocking things that border on offensive in order to entertain their audience.
I refuse to sit here and think that radio has to be nice. Why? Why does radio, out of any other medium, have to be nice? We are being now held to a standard where we have to be nice and make people feel good. Go screw!
Radio bad boys, Opie and Anthony.
Controversial radio personalities, Opie and Anthony.
Infamous DJs, Opie and Anthony.
Talk show radio hosts, Opie and Anthony.
Opie and Anthony.
Opie and Anthony.
Radio shock jocks, Opie and Anthony. Opie and Anthony. Shock jocks, Opie and Anthony. Shock jocks, Opie and Anthony. Opie and Anthony. Shock jocks, Opie and Anthony. Opie and Anthony.
Testing 1 2 1 2. Po po boo bo banana nana banana fana fofo fee fi momo po.
Who thought you were dead? The people you were partying with?
Dealers, yeah.
Dealers and stuff, and they just threw them in a dumpster in London.
Well, you know, I
left them there.
I think it's pretty funny, and no one wants a dead rock star.
This is where entertainment is going.
I shot my computer. You can't shoot guns in suburbia.
And I fully expected the police to show up.
This is showing responsibility.
Opie and Anthony.
I think worse than having sex with a man would be, as you're kissing one, to feel his man hand holding your head like the sweat of a man hand right on the base of your neck. This is the worst. The worst show This is the worst show I've ever been on.
But enough of this palaver. Let's get the show on the road.
Cue the music.
Yeah,
Why is that? Why do we come in here on a daily basis and everything's screwy?
Because they keep letting other people use the studio.
Who's using it?
Who's using the... Ow!
Who's in here?
Eric hit the wrong button again.
No, you didn't hear that out there, but wow, that freaking hurt my ears.
Like, who's coming in here and fiddling? Who?
What?
Music jocks are in here.
They have music jocks finally?
Yep.
Tell them to go use the effing closet.
The music studio.
You don't need
call it.
You don't need to fiddle with buttons to intro another Red Hot Chili Peppers record. Holy crap! What do they actually do that they need to fiddle with everything and mess up all our settings for our show?
They want their voice to be bassy. They probably want to sound bassy and
really.
Yeah, but that was tinny.
Well, whatever they got to do.
That was tinny and distorted
and loud.
They got music guys finally? Oh, great. Wonderful.
Why do they use this studio? Isn't it easier for a music jock to be in a smaller studio? That way everything is readily available at arm's length?
Yeah. Yeah, that's how it used to work.
And I'm not kidding. I mean, that's just the way it is. It's not like you need a giant studio.
You don't need a giant studio to say, hey, here's Muse, 92.3 K-Rock.
Yeah. I don't get it. Well, hi.
You don't need a fiddle if you're introing a Tool record. Hey, it's Friday. Here's Tool.
Fiddling.
Good morning. It's the Opie and Anthony Show, where we need to fiddle and make sure everything is just right so we can broadcast this fine radio show to everybody.
Good afternoon, Cleveland.
Yes, our phone number, 877-212-O&A. And don't forget, O&A radio.com. That has all the basics.
Oh, yeah.
It even has all the contest rules for the contest we're running right now.
It's the website to go to get all your O&A information.
That's right, including the show rundown that Steven asked from Bayshore. Writes every day. That includes all the links and all the stuff we talk about on the show. So if there's a wacky video or a weird website or what have you, we'll point you in the right direction.
Right.
Through OandAradio.com.
O&A.
O&A. Hey, O&A.
O&A.
What's going on with everybody today?
How you doing on a Friday?
I was running around yelling TGIF the minute I got up.
Oh, who doesn't? Isn't it just great?
Well, we get to wake up to Naked Guy.
Yeah, why?
Naked Guy. New York Post, front page, Naked City, Times Bare, instead of Times Square. I just got it.
I didn't even get that.
Oh, that's terrific. Naked City, Times Bare, only in nude.
York, kids.
Why?
Naked City, Times Bear instead of Times Square, only in nude York. Kids.
There you go.
But this city isn't nude on a regular basis. So why would you
Nude
say
York.
only in nude York.
Because one guy's naked.
When you write only in nude York, that means people are naked all the time. And oh boy, we caught another one here in nude York.
And it only no one streaks anywhere but nude York.
Right.
Yeah. And he's not even streaking, to use the 70s vernacular.
No, I guess it's some kind of like...
He's just walking down the street on a cell phone?
Yeah. That takes balls.
Well,
I was thinking about this. Like, how long would you last just being naked in a city? Like, let's say you're in a lobby of a building and you can strip down to nothing. Now you walk out the door. How long do you think you could last? And I'm not talking about cops catching you or any of that crap, where you're just mortified inside, where you have to like cover up and get into a fetal position in a gutter somewhere and hope that someone throws a blanket on you.
Well, on a bet, perhaps there'd be a problem. But this guy seems to have done it on his own.
Because this guy is walking. He couldn't look more casual. He's looking at his cell phone. He's using his cell phone. He's just strolling down the street.
Why is the
not a worry in the world?
Why is the elderly couple also in the picture, just walking by him and not even noticing him? Is that just a depth perception thing? Like maybe they're on the other side of the street? Because why wouldn't they look and go, oh my God, there's a naked guy there?
Yeah.
And the most disgusting thing is the fact that he's got no shoes on. And he's walking on a New York sidewalk in Times Square.
That's the problem you have?
Loogies, gum, homeless, urine.
Dog you know what.
Human you know what.
Yeah, true.
It's they don't care. They're animals.
That's my favorite part of living in New York. All of a sudden you'll just be walking around in a nice section of New York, minding your own business. You walk up to a light, and every once in a while you get to see a homeless guy just drop his pants. And
and just defecate,
and use the sidewalk as a
turlet,
and we're not we're not talking about
no, that you got to use a corner of a building, behind a building, or a dumpster, or a bush, or something like that. Not that kind of quick relief.
Oh, no.
After a few beers.
No,
we're talking relief after some burritos.
Yeah. You're waiting for the light to change right next to a homeless guy, and every once in a while he'll just drop trow.
Yeah,
and take care of business as the lights, says don't walk.
Homeless people could be, especially in New York, just the freest humans on the face of the earth. As long as they don't get drunk and in fights to get arrested, for the most part, they could do whatever they want.
Yeah,
and they're pretty much left alone for the most part. They get violent, but they're able to just, hey, I'm going to just take a dump right here.
Well, they're calling this guy a hipster.
What is a hipster? Why are they calling him that?
I don't know.
What year is this?
Hipster. And welcome to Times Bear instead of Times Square. What a weenie, the article starts off. Tourist eyes were popping and locals' jaws were dropping yesterday morning when a curly-haired hipster bopped around Times Square in the buff.
In the buff.
Stunned passerby stopped, stared, and snapped pictures of Josh. He's 26. During several minutes of his naked stroll at the crossroads of the world, everybody. After stripping to the altogether, that's what it's called? Stripping to the altogether.
In 1930.
He zigzagged back and forth along 7th Avenue between 47th and 48th Streets, right around 11 a.m., man. Yo, homeboys got full frontal nudity right here, shouted one witness into his cell phone. I guess this guy's a playwright. He's from Brooklyn. People are saying he's a strange guy. And it basically just started wandering around. He started knocking on the side door of an Olive Garden. They wouldn't let him in, of course. Then all of a sudden he just started running. And then he ended up in a steakhouse, Tad's Steakhouse.
Yeah.
And then he jumped on the counter and just started jumping up and down. On top of the counter while people are eating.
Those dirty feet.
And then he was ushered out. Ugh. Then the police got involved. And this is classic. You got ID on you? One cop asked. Where's he going to have his ID? This guy
if you did, you didn't want to look at it or touch it.
Exactly. This guy is naked. There's nothing on him.
And quite an embarrassing photo for the NYPD, I must say, on page 8 there.
I noticed the same thing.
Because there's a cop
that is going to get his ass handed to him today by his fellow officers.
Yeah. He is looking down and just staring at this guy's junk.
That's
just staring at it.
You think they're going to tease him at the station house?
Oh, God, are they? They're going to blow this picture up. It's going to be all over the station house.
That picture is hanging up all over his precinct.
All over him for it.
All over. He's staring right at it.
Yeah. Just staring. Almost, and it looks like his tongue's ready to come out of his mouth to lick his lips.
They have it in the paper. It's covered with an apple that says "Only in New York."
Right. And then you got the older cop that's up on a truck looking down, and he's just disgusted.
I've seen it all in this city.
Yeah, but
back in the old days.
Oh, this younger cop, he's going to have a rough day, man.
Yeah.
If we know the NYPD like we think we do, oh, boy, is this kid in trouble.
Yeah, he's looking a little too interested in one part of this guy's body.
As they're cuffing him and booking him for nudity in Times Square.
And what about the other cop? Any relation?
Huh?
Look at the bag on his hip. His utility bag. Look at the name on it.
Oh, wow. I guess that's one of my family members.
Yes. He's not the one. Thank God he's not the one looking, because the jokes would never stop.
Yeah, because then I would be part of this.
Right.
No,
Officer Hughes is the one.
Officer Hughes is...
He's not even looking at the guy.
Nah, he would never look at that.
No.
Ever.
He's actually looking at the cop that's looking at the guy's junk.
Right.
He's jealous because him and that cop have something going, and Hughes doesn't like that other officer checking out a stranger.
Yeah, Jimmy just spins it around.
Well, Hughes knows, because Hughes was not interested in this guy.
No.
The guy's white. He never goes for the white guys. Only the black or Latin fellas.
This really is a great picture, because you got the naked guy, completely naked, being cuffed with his eyes closed, and he's wide open there, whatever. I mean, and then you got the younger cop just staring at his junk. Then you got the huge cop looking at the cop that's staring at the guy's junk, like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
What are you doing? And then you got the older cop that pretty much looks like he's in the middle of, putting his hand over his eyes.
Yeah, he just wants to take a phone book to this guy. I know how to treat your kind.
Yeah, back in the day.
Yeah. Back in the day, we'd have taken you around back.
Back in the day, we took care of these perverts in our own special way.
That's right.
So there you go. We wake up to naked guy on the front page of our paper.
That's very revealing for the front page.
And I guess the Daily News blew it because
Jesus, more of a detailed story then? I was
not even a clue that there was a naked guy just roaming around yesterday in Times Square.
Well,
they blew it.
The photo is from a New York Post photographer.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's what it says on the front page. So
they got the exclusive photo. Let's say hi to Brooklyn Ace, a big fan of the show. What's up, Brooklyn Ace?
Morning, boys.
Hey,
hi, Brooklyn. You almost got to feel bad for this young cop because he probably wasn't staring at it. It was just when the picture was taken, it looked like he was staring at it.
Yeah, it was probably a 2-second, not even, like a split-second glance down, and picture gets taken, and, you're just frozen in time staring at the guy's unit.
Yeah, he might even be looking at something else in the area.
Oh, yeah?
The rest of his career, he's going to hear about this.
The cops are just ruthless with stuff like this with each other.
NYPD is brutal.
Yeah.
Maybe none of his friends will see it.
Yeah, that's...
okay.
He could be like, what are you doing there?
He's like Kevin Spacey in Swimming with Sharks. He's going to have his assistant buy up every copy in the city because it makes him look bad. Buy every post and burn it.
He's going to walk into the station house. Hey, you see the paper today?
Yeah, they'll hold it up. What are you looking at? No, and then he's got to explain. Hey, I was looking down. Yeah, sure.
How many dumb cops are going to hold apples in front of their crotch? You go, you hungry? There's an apple in front
Well, that's
of
a good one too. I think you're giving the cops some good ideas.
Well, there's an apple right there.
Yeah, an apple hiding his.
Yeah, because you can't have that
garbage.
You can't have that part of a human body on the front page of a newspaper.
No,
dude, they're going to be all over it.
So they're covering it up with an "I Love New York" logo apple thing. You think they're going to have bubbles with what he's thinking and stuff?
Oh, thought bubble.
Thought bubbles. Hey, why don't we start it? Hey, get that up on a website and let the listeners kind of. We'll do a little caption contest.
Yes. Not. It doesn't have anything to do with our sound content.
No, this is a freebie.
Yeah.
Can we get this up on ondradio.com and then have people like them, write a caption for it?
O and Radio.
OandARadio.com?
Oh, you said O and Radio. Oh boy. Now
What happened?
I don't know. The A got taken out when Opie just said O and Radio.
No, it was in there.
He had to mean
Oh no, Than looked at me and laughed too.
It was in there.
No.
Oh.
He said O and Radio.
I guess I brought my dream to the show today.
That just sounds lonely. O Radio says that Opie wants to do radio without you. O and Radio just applies that Opie is alone with a radio.
With a radio.
That's like an old man in New York, in the 70s, looking out a window. That's frightening.
That's why you got to exaggerate it. OandARadio.com. Let's say hi to Alan the trucker. Alan.
Maybe the guy who was saying, don't step on my toes right when the cop was there arresting him. I just blew it.
Did Alan say I'm just bored?
He's like,
he goes, I just blew it.
I just blew it.
Like the guy understood he sucked.
Yeah, he had a good thought. He said, I got to call the show.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Just looking at my shoes. And,
yeah.
But,
I like turtles.
Yeah, I like turtles, too. Absolutely. So we're going to get the caption contest going, and it will be up on OandARadio.com. Can we get that up right away, and they can start writing in their captions, or what? We're trying. How complicated is that?
Oh, it's so easy. Microsoft Paint. just use Microsoft Paint and make letters that look like you made them on an Etch-a-Sketch.
Yeah. All right, so there you go. There's the big story today.
Yeah, that's the good one.
And we're in a lot of cities. You think your city could beat that story today?
No.
Naked guy?
He looks so
Naked guy on
casual.
the cover.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I ask again, how long would you last out there, just a cell phone completely nude walking around the city of New York before you're just completely horrified and have to hide?
Do you think this guy told the New York Post he was going to do this? Because what are the odds that a New York Post photographer is going to be there to take those pictures? Just luck of the draw. He's walking around and sees naked guy right from the start till the bust and everything.
Well, it's selling a lot of papers today, too, so
yeah.
Maybe they're in cahoots together.
Maybe.
I don't believe it. Oh, look at this.
Oh, because...
Oh, please
right.
tell me that.
Hi, who's this?
Hey, this is Gavin.
Hey, Gavin, how are you, buddy? Where are you calling from?
Utah.
Yeah, what's going on? Why are you calling the show today?
Because I'm probably an idiot, and that was this thing from yesterday.
Yeah, you are an idiot. Hi, who's this?
Al Siegel?
What's up, Al?
I don't know. Is this the turtle thing or not the turtle thing? I don't know. I didn't hear what time the turtles were on.
No. No, sir.
Al.
So you're a fan of the Opie and Anthony show, are you?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, cool.
What's your favorite bit, the Opie and Anthony show?
Yeah.
What's your favorite bit on the Opie and Anthony show?
I don't know. Like
yeah, it's not time to call, sir. It's not time to call.
Oh.
Hi. Yeah.
I like comedy.
Hi, who's this?
Hey, it's John from Long Island.
Hey, John, how are you, buddy?
Good, how you going?
Good. Why are you calling
How
the show
you
today?
going?
You'd be surprised how long you last in the city naked, because I went streaking 3 times, never got caught, and each time was about 15 minutes.
So, what, you like to streak around New York from time to time?
Yeah, one time I was at McSorley's Pub downtown, had a couple too many. Somebody dared me to walk across 3rd Avenue, naked. I did it. I started directing traffic in the middle of 3rd Avenue for about a good 10 minutes, and for the most part, people just kept on walking by.
And you were completely naked?
Completely naked. The only thing I was wearing was my shoes because I didn't want to, step on anything.
Sure. Of course not.
He was in his all together.
And at any time, well, you were buzzed though. I mean, at any time were you mortified? Like, oh my God, I got to cover up. I got to hide.
Nah, everybody's got one.
Yeah. All right. God.
Some people, especially after a few.
Another time I actually went into a bar and drank a beer naked.
God bless you, bro.
Did people yell at you in their cars?
What's that?
When people, you said they're directing traffic, people screaming at you out the window?
Yeah, some people, they'd stop and honk and, point and stuff like that. But, for the most part, everybody walking in the street was just walking right by like nothing was happening.
Wow. All right, there you go. Thank you, sir.
All right. Thanks a lot, guys.
All right. Bob in Providence. What's going on today, Bob?
Hey, you guys keep talking about the new website and that guy who's writing the rundown.
Yeah.
I wanted to know if you could talk about his charity work, giving pets to radio show hosts.
Little Jack.
Oh, no, not another Jack thing.
Steve from
oh,
Bay
no.
Shore.
Thanks, guys. You're great.
Give me Jack.
Thank you, sir. Let's say hi to this. Well, these phones are lit now.
Cat and Steve.
Hi, who's this? Okay.
Hello?
Good.
Yeah, who's this?
This is Eddie from Arizona.
Hey, Eddie.
Hey, I just wanted to let O&A know the level of loathing I have for them. I laid up all night in my bed staring at the ceiling going, da, 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 da. Oh, my mother of God.
You did it wrong, sir.
Yeah, you did it wrong.
Yeah.
This is going to cause more.
Oh, this is going to cause a panic now. Oh, look at the phones. Don't they know the rules?
All right, thank you, sir. See, because there's a lot of smart people that are fully aware about the Opie and Anthony radio show, and they know what's going on. It's crystal clear to them. And when we try to tell them how dumb a lot of people are that listen to the show, they don't believe us.
No.
We have come up with the simplest contest you could do.
It's so easy.
And look, they're calling like crazy because they heard I Like Turtles.
Yeah. And now they just heard that one.
And now they heard today's clip, but it's not at the right time. But they're calling like crazy.
That is today's clip.
So for all you people going, all right, shut up, guys. This is stupid. This is so easy to follow. No one would be confused by this. Oh, really? Hi, who's this?
Hello.
Hey, what's going on? Why are you calling the show today?
I think I know what that cop was saying. Thinking.
Okay, what?
Now that's a big apple.
I like the ta-da delivery. All
right,
now that's a big apple.
You're doing a Vlasic pickle commercial.
All right, the phones are lit because everybody's confused, even though we have the easiest contest going for the next month or so.
Yeah.
We'll explain the whole contest after the break. You got another chance to win $1,000 today.
Yeah, come on. Get with the program. How are people so damn confused with this contest?
They're starting to call it the turtle contest.
Yeah, I'm calling for the turtle thing.
No,
you got it all wrong.
Once again, after the break, we'll explain how you could win $1,000 today by just listening to the show.
Right.
Within the next hour, we'll give away $1,000.
Yes, we will. I had to look at the clock.
Right here on Opie and Anthony. You're checking out the Opie and Anthony show.
Hello.
With Jim Norton, of course. Big weekend for Jim, right, Jim?
Yeah, the HBO special, tomorrow night, Saturday the 13th.
Ooh.
Very psyched. The DVD is Tuesday, so if you like what you see, you want to buy it. Yeah, if you don't,
I seem to have gotten an advance copy.
How? I got yours
I
on
don't
DVD.
know. It's on DVD, and I have it, and I'm gonna put it up on YouTube.
I'm giving mine to him.
Look at Jimmy's face. Like, what?
I'm giving my copy to an Ethiopian right after the show.
Yeah. He seems to
It'll
collect
be laid out
them.
on the sidewalk. It's going to be weird, though. I'm going to give him one, and there's going to be about 100 copies on the sidewalk on a blanket.
I just wanted to
ready for purchase.
I wanted to give some to fans.
Aw.
If I see anyone next time, I'll give it. It's really, I get extras and stuff on it. Extra material.
Sign it.
Yeah.
I want Jimmy to autograph mine.
That is really cool. Norton, HBO, Saturday night, tomorrow night.
Yeah, and
doesn't get any better than that, man.
HBO gave me a full-page ad in the Post.
I know, saw that.
It was just me with no clothes sitting behind an umbrella like a creep.
It's monster rain.
Yeah. So I'm very excited.
It's like, and it had to be on the day that Naked Guy is on the cover, so you're not even the most naked guy in the paper.
No, but it's like a theme.
Yeah, it is a theme.
Gay, naked men.
Well, it's part of the
homoerotic.
The homo culture there, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, we got one of these guys today. Hey, Mike, what's going on?
What's up?
What's up, Mike? What are you doing? Why are you calling the show?
I just put the number in my speed dial, and they said, hold on, I'll put you through. I had nothing to say.
I
was just giving it a test run, make sure I got the right number.
I don't understand the test run. We were talking about this yesterday. I don't get the test run.
The test.
Every single one of us, we get phone numbers on a daily basis, and when someone gives you a phone number, we don't test out the number. We just assume it's right.
Yeah.
But when it comes to a phone number for a radio station that's doing a radio contest, I got to try to talk right over this guy, and I think I'm going to win at the end. They have to test a number for some reason. Why do you have to test a number, Mike?
Well, what's weird is that they told me to put it through, like it's interesting. They said, hold on through the break. I'm like, all right. I had nothing to say.
But why not assume that the number we give you is right and you just have it and you're ready to go for the contest?
I didn't know if it was O-N-A, like the letter N, A-N-D. I had to punch it all in, you know? That's
all right. He makes a good point. He explained himself. All right, Mike, good luck with the contest, okay?
Later.
All right, the phone's just completely lit. Let's make it real easy for everybody.
Oh, it's so easy.
Between 7 and 7 a.m. today.
Opie said between 7 and 7 a.m.
Again.
7 and 7
So why do I keep saying that?
Because you're going to do it very quickly.
Boy, this is a quick contest.
Maybe I'm the one confusing everybody.
Well, no, you said it was going to be between sometime like 6 and 9. There's going to be a clip played, but you have to call. If it's not the phrase that pays, you don't not win.
Phrase that pays.
E-Rock is now writing it in front of me. Thanks, E-Rock.
I like the way you put 7A, like, would be dumb enough to think 7 p.m.
Yeah.
I said the same thing yesterday. Between 7
12-hour contest.
and 7:30 a.m., we're going to play this clip. When we do...
Eastern time.
When we do, be the 10th caller at 877-212-O&A, and you will win $1,000. I don't know why you're calling now, but you are.
Oh,
but
God. Stop it.
You're just calling now for whatever reason.
Stop it.
Please stop. And people are frustrated that we're talking about this contest too much. Don't worry. By next week, we'll really, downplay this thing. But we're just amazed by, I guess, the excitement, the stupidity.
It's just amazing.
It's just unbelievable. All right, so between 7 and 7:30 a.m. What's wrong, Jimmy?
I'm very confused, but Vinny Brand, who owns a Stress Factory, who's a very good friend, sent me this very nice Star Restaurant Organization credit card for a dinner out.
Yeah.
He said my book scared his daughter, so this was like a gift. But it lists, do I have to eat at one of these restaurants that's listed, or is it?
Yeah.
But there's only 8 of them, and I don't know where they are.
Well, because it's like a restaurant group. Oh. It's like one company owns all those restaurants, and they have gift certificates. So the Vinny gave you a $200 gift certificate, and you could use it at any one of those joints. There's some fine restaurants on there, Jimmy.
I don't know, but aren't they in Philly, most of them?
No, there's some in Philly, some in New York, because that's what I was thinking,
too. There's 2 in New York.
That's it?
Yeah, it says Atlantic City, there's a couple, and there's 2 in the Big Apple.
All right, well, it's still a free
it
meal.
is $200. Okay. I thought he was being cheap.
And I thought I was the only one that got one.
I thought it was $20.
He gave them to everybody? Wow, thanks, Vinny.
That is very
more
nice.
Than 200?
That is very nice. Huh?
Is yours more than 200?
400.
Mine was 500.
Ass. 200. 500. You had to trump me.
That would be funny.
Yeah.
I just wanted in on the bit. I figured I'd have fun with the bit.
That is very nice of Vinny.
No, we all got...
Where do we have to travel to eat?
Oh, it's unbelievable. It's probably for the Stress Factory.
Yeah.
You get a free dinner at a show, stupid. What?
Free wings?
Yeah, here's a free hot pretzel. Come see the amazing R-rated hypnotist who will have you doing something naughty. Tee-hee-hee-hee. Tee-hee. Cover your ears, ladies. Like to spit in Vinny's hair. What note?
Why can't we just accept a gift and go, wow, that was really nice of Vinny?
We're awful people.
We promote a ton of comedy clubs on a regular basis on this radio show. No one ever sends anything. It's finally one of these dopes sent us something, and we have to we have to trash them.
Wait, what does your note say though? Because mine had a personal touch in it, which is very nice. It said, "Jim, your book scared my daughter." Vinny has a very lovely smoking hot daughter, and it says, "Thanks for all you've done. Enjoy a night out." And then he puts. I would bite Vinny's nose off right now if he was here. He put the number. His 545 ha ha.
Oh, ha ha.
Can I call for reservations? No area code either, so I should just dial it and I'll get that stupid recording.
All right, we got something fun to play for everybody today. Oh, by the way, because we like to keep track, Roger Clemens was just interviewed on a golf course.
On the golf course.
Maybe not just interviewed, because it's still dark, so I guess this is from yesterday afternoon. But there he is playing golf.
He's golfing.
Oh, my God. Oh, my goodness gracious. Roger Clemens stepping up to the tee box.
That interview was during the 7th inning of Game 4. As soon as he got knocked out.
Like, hell, it's still light out. I think I could get 9 in. That's really good, Jimmy. Yeah, you got the Red Sox and the Indians playing tonight. Rockies, beat the Diamondbacks last night 5-1, and you got Roger Clemens on a golf course.
Well, didn't they pull the team off, too? It looked like they were throwing water bottles.
Yeah, they got a little
rowdy.
A little rambunctious.
Yeah, so they took him off the field for 10 minutes and let the crowd calm down.
And did anybody notice that Susan Waldman looks like Joaquin Phoenix? I was looking at his stupid cleft palate face, and I'm like, who does he remind me of from the side? Because he has like a mutt face, like a dog face.
You don't like his hair lip?
He's awful. His face is just bothersome.
Hair lip.
Yeah.
What movie is he in?
That new Mark Wahlberg movie.
I know. What is it called? Because we're talking to Mark Wahlberg today.
We Own the Night.
We Own the Night.
But he has
getting good reviews? Getting okay reviews? Where are we at with that movie?
I think it's in the 50% range.
On Rotten Tomatoes?
Yeah.
Okay, there you go.
What's it about? How he tries to use a chapstick and needs 4 to cover the top part of that deformity?
To fill in the crevice like Bondo on a car.
And it keeps settling down and he has to refill it.
Keeps dripping out.
Yeah, hey, gutter face.
I would just get those old school, wax.
The wax lips you buy at the 5 and dime.
I would get those when I know I'm just walking around and I don't have to talk.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, hey, we got something fun for everybody.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming?
So far, so good.
All right.
So far, so good. It's a beautiful song.
Lackluster rendition, but at least he's on key, hitting the notes, and getting the words.
Okay, that's all I want to do.
All right.
Whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous
Wheels start
slowing down.
For the ramparts we watched were so gallantly.
You see how he's behind?
Yeah.
Because that's his brain trying to remember the words.
Remember the words as they come out of your mouth.
So he's slowing down because he's trying to think of the next line.
Yeah.
This has to end horribly.
We're so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof
Never gonna hit the end then.
through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave?
Last notes of bitch.
For the land
Oh my God! Isn't that the whole reason you sing this song right there? The rest of it is just the big setup.
I don't think it's so much him forgetting the words as his throat is gone at this point.
What is it? Huh?
Who is
Yeah, who is that?
It's a cop.
Oh.
At the U.S. Capitol.
Oh.
Little get-together at the U.S. Capitol. You got a cop singing the national anthem.
Why'd they pick the cop who had the worst voice in the police department?
Yeah.
Here's the big finish.
And the home of the brave.
All right.
Yeah.
Come on.
Come on. Help
Clap
us.
for God's sake. Guy gave it his best. Come on. You got to start that song like, oh, say, can you see? Because it goes up so high.
By the end of it.
That's why people hate that. Not hate it, but a lot of people say that we should have a different national anthem because that one is just so difficult to sing that, the average Joe can't really sing it.
Or
know where
Robert
to
Klein
start.
years ago had a very funny bit on this song, how it was about, I think, the War of 1812, which he said we lost. It was a really funny bit how America the Beautiful should probably be the...
Yeah, America the Beautiful is a good one. But that one, the flag being there.
Yeah.
That was pretty much the whole gist of it.
Oh, Rocket's Red Glare.
Yeah, Rocket's Red Glare. I kind of like that our whole national anthem's based on bombs and stuff like that. That's great.
Bombs bursting in air. If they're bursting in the air, they miss. How about a bomb bursting?
Bursting on the target.
Yeah. Bomb bursting on soldier. I don't want bombs bursting in air. That's a fruity 4th of July display.
And this was before 4th of July. Now it's cool, but back then, if they're bursting in air, they're not getting the job done.
Exactly. That means we conquered Brooklyn.
There's a fort somewhere where it's business as usual because your bombs are bursting in air.
The whole, all the enemies are just going, ooh,
But that was before we understood what that meant.
1812, for
See,
God's
we get confused because we're all in awe of seeing that on the 4th of July, but back then there was no 4th of July yet.
Yeah, I believe there was.
Was there one or two?
Yeah,
Independence Day.
76, I think.
I don't know how it was celebrated. I don't know when the firework things came about as far as celebrating Independence Day.
I think they'd weigh a witch in the water.
Yeah, weigh a witch with a chicken, I believe, or a goose, and then put the witch in the water, and if she drowned, she was a real person.
And what are ramparts? I don't understand. The ramparts we watch.
The ramparts of those, on top of an emplacement, like a fort. You ever see like the little notches taken out on the top?
No.
Of a fort, a fortification.
Oh yeah.
With look up rampart there, Ira.
The ramparts we watched.
Why would we ever look up rampart?
We're so gallantly streamy. I don't know what it means.
Yeah,
the song doesn't make much sense.
No.
All right, hey.
How did you know that?
I'm obsessed with this contest, and just when you thought it couldn't get dumber, we say hi to Lynn. Hi, Lynn.
Hi. How are you?
Good. What's going on? Why are you calling the show today?
I'm very aware of the rules. I know it's not time yet, but I was trying to call yesterday, and there is a bit of confusion because in terms of the numbers, if you put in O and A-N-D-A, it's too many numbers. So I didn't know if it was O-A-N-A or the numbers it's confusing in terms of what you need to dial.
Right.
So I want a correct number.
Okay. So you want the correct number?
Yeah.
I hope people understand how unbelievable this is. So, Lynn, you need the correct number to call us
Yeah.
to win $1,000.
Right.
And what number do you think is the correct number?
Well, see, I'm an XM listener, so I see the 866-WOW-10-WOW number, and then I know you said 1-877-212-ONA, so I don't know which number to call.
What number have we told you to call?
The 1-877-212-ONA.
Right.
But again, when you're putting O and A in, is it O-A-N-D-A or
Oh, my God.
It's too many numbers.
Well, when okay, Lynn, let's slow down a little bit. So when you punch in 877-212-O and A, what happens? Even though there's too many numbers.
Well, I haven't dialed that number because it's too many numbers.
Well, see, but why wouldn't you just give it a try?
And Jimmy, you want to talk about Ann Coulter next? Are you insane?
But madam,
we got to talk about Poopy.
Madam,
we got to talk about.
Oh my God!
Coming up next on the Opie and Anthony show, we're going to talk about poopy castles.
Madam,
why should we talk about Ann Coulter? This is who we're dealing with.
If you dial 1-877 and then the phone number said dial 400 R's,
right?
What would happen after you dialed 877 and then 7 R's? The phone would start ringing, correct?
Right, regardless of how many more R's you put.
Right.
Okay.
The phone would start ringing.
Got it. That's all I needed.
Okay.
Yeah, but Lynn.
Yeah.
You know, in advertising and stuff, they always use like phone numbers that are easy to remember by like having a word.
Yes.
But we all know that the word has too many letters in it for an actual phone number, but that has never got in the way of people understanding what's going on.
Like the most common phone number like to give out with a letter would be a 1-800 but that's usually too many letters, but you can remember it and spell it out, and then the phone will just start ringing when you're on the third G.
Right. Because if you call 877-212-O&A,
yeah,
when you before you even start like punching the extra numbers, the phone will already be ringing.
Okay. All right. That explains it. I just
Yeah. As some examples, our listeners are saying people should say 1-800-DUMB.
Right.
See, if you started that before you got to the last couple of letters, you know, your phone would start ringing.
And Stephen S. from Bayshore suggests that you dial 1-877-YOU-DOLT.
Yeah.
Okay.
Another one is 1-888-YOU-STUPID.
All right, I got it.
Yeah.
You got it now?
Got the gist of it. Thanks.
All right, we're basically calling you stupid if you didn't realize. All right, Lynn.
I figured that out.
Good luck with the contest.
Good luck with the contest, though.
All right, thanks.
Too many letters.
Too many.
Many letters.
Fool.
Let it be known, by the way.
I'm shocked.
She did call 877-212-O&A.
Well, she had to
ask her question.
To ask the question if it was too many letters. The second the phone rang and it picked up, she should have just hung up and gone, okay, it works. I am stunned.
I'm not. That's why I'm like, we have to dumb down this show. Screw Ann Coulter and getting into some serious political talk. We got to talk about poopy castles today.
She was struggling with the phone for a while, too. She was like, everything's muffled. This is terrible. Everything's muffled. Ma'am, it's upside down.
Yes,
right.
Turn it around.
Oh, I was talking into the ear thingy. Stupid.
Let's say hi to Phil. Phil, what's going on today, buddy?
Phil?
What's going on, man? I was just calling to see if you could explain this whole thing to me.
Explain what?
The numbers.
What numbers?
Now, I'm just being a jackass.
Yes, you are.
All right.
Phil,
You guys suck.
incorrigible.
Let's go to Gary in Boston. Gary?
Yeah, I thought I had a stupid question.
What was your stupid question?
It's like leave the 1-800 mattress, leave the last S off of savings.
Yeah, I think we all understand when in advertising, like Jimmy said, 1-800 sneakers or whatever. If there's too many letters, you just punch in until the thing starts ringing.
You ready for my stupid question?
Yes. Oh, by the way, you dolt is 7 letters, but it doesn't matter. The joke was still funny.
You dolt actually fits.
Yes.
Yeah, they're making fun of Stephen S. from Bayshore's little line there. Go ahead, Gary.
Hey, the 866-3133 free number, is that been replaced with the O&A number? 877 O&A?
Oh my God. Oh, okay, I can't. I can't. I just can't deal with this.
Are you all right over there?
I am stunned. I really was under the impression. You know, I'm still going to have faith. I know that most of our audience is not like these people that are calling. I think a lot of people that are calling are new people sampling the show, perhaps, because they know that we're giving away a lot of money between 7 and 7:30, and only between 7 and 7:30. when you hear the sound that we played the day prior and earlier in the show.
Well, let's make it even easier.
7:30.
Let's make it even easier. This sound. You're not listening for I Like Turtles today. You're listening for what we just played. When you hear that, between 7 and 7:30, then you call.
Exactly. How easy is it? Oh,
it's just amazing.
What are you people, on dope?
There you have it. So, by the way, we just had a call from Boston. We're going to be there in 2 weeks for the Halloween party.
Yep. Yeah. Big Halloween party. I can't wait this Halloween party to see what Opie dresses up as, because every year it's something funny, and you have a good time with Halloween dressing up.
Why are you turning this on me? Because you look like an ass every Halloween.
An ass? I get into the spirit of it. Oh, Jesus.
Don't turn it around on...
E-Rock just found the pumpkin picking picture.
Great.
What is that?
That's
Opie out east.
In a cutout of a pumpkin. With little doors on, you stick your little head out and go, woo!
Jimmy,
look at me.
It's as if he's living in a pumpkin.
Oh, look, there's a little skinny pumpkin elf standing next to it.
Yeah.
Like, ta-da! Could you zoom in on that? I can't see.
And Jimmy dresses up, too, for Halloween.
Yeah.
I certainly do.
Yes.
What
are you going to be this year?
I wear a sign around my neck. It says, "No candy at this residence." Giving all the pedos those stupid signs for their doors.
Every Halloween, it's very funny how they have to treat the pedos.
Wait, do we have that story from yesterday? We never got to it.
I'm dressing up as a razor salesman. I'm doling them out in apples.
Here, pins and razors.
Yeah, here, punk.
Well, just keep listening to BCN for all the details, but we're going to be up there for the Halloween party 2 weeks from today. Hey, Greg, Jersey, what's up, buddy?
Hey, how's it going? Did I win?
And you know that you have a bunch of crap lying around your place that you don't want or need. Some old concert shirts, maybe some CDs you'll never play, and perhaps even some gold or jewelry you don't want anymore.
What are you getting at?
I'm getting at cashforgold.com.
Oh, of course.
The number 4 gold.com. Basically, you go to that website, and on the screen, you follow their instructions, starting with request a pack.
Mm-hmm.
Once your gold and jewelry arrives at the facility, your money goes out 24 hours later. So you got the jewelry, you go to this website, they send you something that you could send your jewelry or gold in back to the facility, and then they give you money for it.
24 hours.
Clean out your house, get rid of all the garbage, and pick up some quick and easy money with cashforgold.com. Or you could give them a call at 877-GOLD-590. That's 877-GOLD-590. Or click on cashforgold.com. That's cash, the number 4 gold.com. Use promo code VIRUS and pick up an extra 2.5% value. After the break, we give away $1,000. It's Opie and Anthony and Jim Norton.
Ooh.
All right, we got a busy morning. Opie and Anthony, 877-212-O&A if you have something for the show. Today, we got lots going on. We got FU Friday. We'll get into that in a little bit here. Did someone piss you off this week? We want to hear from you. Also, it's Point and Laugh Friday. It's also Is Tom Alive Friday. We'll get an update on Tom hopefully a little later on. We're going to be giving away $1,000 anytime starting now. And now 7:30.
We are past the time. We are in the window of opportunity, as they say.
That's right.
Here it is. So if that sound played, you would call then.
But it hasn't played yet.
But it hasn't, so don't even try.
So keep listening.
Hang right up on you.
Between now and 7:30, you have a chance at $1,000. We're going to do this for like a month, which is kind of cool. Not cool as far as trying to do a radio show, but kind of cool for you because you get $1,000. Hey, we mentioned this. Baltimore distributes no candy home signs to sex offenders for Halloween.
Yeah.
We're kind of joking about this, but this was a story that hit yesterday. To discourage contact with children, some registered sex offenders in the state of Maryland will be asked to post signs at their homes that say, "No candy at this residence" on Halloween.
Unconstitutional.
It's what, Uncle Paul?
Unconstitutional.
Oh, you want to fight this?
Man shouldn't have to hang a sign when he's just trying to hand out candy to little youngsters.
Oh, my God, I hate that voice.
Trick or treat. Let me smell your feet.
Give you something good to eat.
Yeah, it makes a little rhyme.
Oh.
Yeah. For the second straight year.
You little princess, are you? Come on in, I'll give you yeah, the magic wand.
The probation agents plan a team with local police to dissuade sex offenders who are not allowed to have contact with children from participating in the holiday.
Why?
Huh?
Why?
In addition to the signs, all such offenders have been advised in a letter to stay home.
Stay at home.
So you have to put a big sign on your front door, and then you got to stay inside. And they got to be inside from 6 p.m. on Halloween until the next morning. They got to leave their lights off and refuse to answer their doors.
It's like insanity day for them. Imagine a day where one day a year you're at home and the hottest chicks just come to your door scantily clad.
Yeah, let's just come up with a new holiday so everyone can understand what's going on here.
And it's just hot chicks and
hot chick day.
Hot chick day, and you're like, whoa, damn, there's a hot chick.
Hot chick.
Whoa.
They wear a little outfit and you give them a little something something.
That's what this is for pedophiles.
Yeah.
It's hot chick day.
They have to put a sign on the door. They got to turn all the lights off, and then they just got to sit on a couch and sweat all night.
Just sit there. Oh, God.
Oh, my God.
All that goodness out there, and I can't even partake. Poor little kids. Some creep behind his closed door sitting in the dark with his night vision goggles looking out the window.
I want to go to Kinko's and get no candy signs made, like hundreds of them. Just
put them on people's doors.
Just do the whole neighborhood. Oh, that's funny.
You got to peek through the little letter. Did anyone say that? The little letter slot?
Yeah.
No, there's a reason no one said that.
There will be some houses where it's a sex offender's house and there's not a no candy sign posted. But in all those instances, someone will be going to the house to make sure the right thing is happening at that house.
Mm-hmm.
So the authorities,
the right thing.
The authorities will be dressing up as hot little kids, I guess, and knocking on some of these doors to make sure they don't answer.
I'm Chris Hansen. I'm looking for candy. Trick or treat. Why don't you sit down over there?
How awful is that? You hear, got any candy, mister? And you open the door with your robe askew. And it's a cop. Because a pedo is so eager to get that door open.
Oh, yeah.
You just open it quickly with your robe askew, and the wind knocks your robe open even farther, and it's a policeman.
Where's your sign, sir? Oh, I don't have one.
Yeah, like the little things that tie your robe are hanging all willy-nilly, like you're like a real... Like you're like a real rich guy, you know, on his yacht.
Hey, but you're just completely nude and you got one hand on your hip or something.
Yeah.
Hey, hi. Uh-oh.
Yes. Yes. Are you a superhero? No, you're not. You're a policeman.
An awful big child dressed as a cop. Bunch of creeps. I gotta just sit here. I can't even get up off the couch. Don't get up.
Oh, for the love of God, go away.
Oh.
Just go away.
But what if he's dressed in a Spider-Man uniform showing off his tights? Oh, boy, what'll I do?
Anyone home?
Oh, I should say something.
Good evening. No, my health doesn't allow it.
Hello, anyone inside?
Try the wine.
I was trying to get him drunk.
An eerie sight for my monster from his slab.
Yes. These are the people, too, that get a little too into it. Look, I've made a haunted house. Come on in.
Yeah.
All right, walk through my haunted house. But mister, this goes upstairs. Yes, it does. To the scariest place of all. The Dungeon of Horror. It's also known as my bedroom.
This isn't scary. There's no ghosts or goblins in this apartment. There's just one little skeleton nailed up to the wall.
The real horror is upstairs. It's a fear that lasts a lifetime.
That you'll pass on to future generations.
Right.
Well, how about the greatest guy ever? The guy who tried to hang his wife in a haunted house?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This guy rules.
Yeah, what's going on with that
Good Halloween story, starting a little early.
This guy from Spokane, Washington wanted to avoid a divorce, so he took his wife to the garage to show her a haunted house he created, and then he tried to hang her. I love this guy, because his wife was, she's got like rope burns on her neck, and apparently, she didn't realize, I guess, the marriage was going bad, so he goes, I have a haunted house in the garage, and he made her climb the ladder and test the noose, and then he turned up the radio and kicked the ladder out.
Wow.
Test that noose, honey, while I turn the radio on, and stupid put the noose around her neck, and he boots the ladder out.
How the hell did she get down?
Right. Well, she was hanging there, and then she, they said she often needs a wheelchair to get around, but she was able to periodically support herself on her tiptoes. And she said at the last minute she was able to escape, but she had to promise him that she wouldn't divorce him, and she'd never tell anyone what he had done.
I guess that promise went awry.
I promise not to leave you or tell the police that you're trying to hang me right now. What a dope he is to believe that.
Yeah, at that point, you gotta, kill her.
That's under duress.
All right. I'll take you out of the noose, but honey, test this guillotine I've made. It's wonderful. Just put your head in there.
She really tested it.
Well, she stood on her tiptoes and put her head in the old noose, and he boots the ladder out. Imagine
that visual is hilarious.
Oh, that is great.
As the ladder is pulled away in her head, you could almost hear her go, I get it.
He's trying to... No. Yes, he is. I'm choking.
How do you bargain with it while you're being hung? I thought once you were hung, you were dead quickly.
Yeah, that's why it doesn't sound right. Like, why the hell? How did she escape that? If she's up on a ladder and he kicks the ladder out, was the rope too long? What was this guy, an idiot?
Well, obviously, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Or maybe he said, like, all right, here it is. If you get somebody to climb a ladder and put their head in a noose, anybody with any sense is going to go, no, what if the ladder falls? So he might have said, I left the rope long enough that you actually land on the ground. It's going to make it look like I'm hanging someone, but your feet hit the ground. And then he kicks the ladder out and her feet don't exactly hit the ground.
And then what he does is he takes all the haunted house stuff down, and he calls the police and says, my wife hung
herself.
Well, we got a little more. We got the... this is how good our... We got the news story.
A haunted house turned to a house of horrors for
horrors.
And now...
Horrors?
A house of horrors.
Wow.
House of horrors.
No wonder he wanted her dead.
What a fun place.
He wanted to have fun with the whores.
Happy Whore Day.
A haunted house turned to a house of horrors for a Spokane woman, and now her soon-to-be ex-husband is facing attempted murder charges. KXLY4's Jeff Humphrey is live at the courthouse. And Jeff, this was a suspect's alternative to divorce?
Yeah, Sean Jennings' wife had told him that she wanted a divorce, but before she could file the paperwork here at the courthouse, police say Jennings tried to kill her. This is the Jennings family garage, and this is the beam that Sean Jennings tied a noose onto. He then allegedly lured his wife here to the garage, and the guys are checking out a Halloween prop, then had her stand on this ladder. Once her head was inside that noose, Jennings allegedly pulled away the ladder, and then as his wife struggled for breath, he told her that he hoped that police would feel that she had committed suicide.
He's talking to her.
I know, like the end of a Columbo episode.
Yeah.
You see, I tricked you when I told you to climb the ladder, knowing the whole time I was going to remove it. One more question.
I can't imagine how she would hang herself. Why would she do that with all these Halloween decorations around?
Why, Lieutenant, it's a simple question. She was depressed around this holiday season.
Halloween? All right, well, that fixes things, clears things up. Oh, one more thing. Why is your shoe scuff mark on the ladder?
Like that's what he would find.
Yeah, just something.
A shoe scuff mark.
Sure.
I was trying to help her. I found her in the throes of death, and I try. All right, you win, Columbo. Damn you! I killed her. There was fess up to it at the end.
You win again, even though supposedly I've never heard of you because this is my first murder attempt.
Yeah, good point.
I don't know how I know who you are unless I watch you on television.
They always confess to the dumbest piece of evidence, too. I found a contact lens in the trunk of the car. Oh, you got me. Holy jeez, I tried to kill her and stuff. No, it's my lens. I just found it. I was saying that. Mom, you got me. Lieutenant, you are a genius. Oh, you did it? I thought it was the other guy.
You ever see the one where there's a dead body in the wall with the pager, and Columbo calls the number, and
yes.
it beeps from behind the wall, and the guy's like, you caught
Just
me.
puts his head down instead of going, what the hell is that?
Yeah.
You got me. More to the story here.
And I said, why are you doing this? What wrong? And he said, because this is it's easier for me to kill you than go through the divorce.
However, police say Sean Jennings, seen here in court, then
Well, I think there's a few guys out there that...
So was that her?
Yeah.
She sounds like her voice is a little scratchy.
Yours would be a little scratchy, too, if you were hanging.
Her larynx has been crushed by her own weight.
Right. Just lost a little air there. Give her a break, will you? I think there's a few people out there going, I understand.
She's got to walk around like Tuco from The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly with that noose mark around her neck. If you miss, you better miss really good.
Or at the end, actually what happened was Clint Eastwood fired and shot her down.
Yeah.
That's how she lived.
That's how it happened.
She fell on some gold.
You then go through the divorce.
However, police say Sean Jennings, seen here in court, then lowered his wife to the ground after she promised not to tell anyone about what he had done, and she remained silent until yesterday when she phoned police from this Walmart. Today, a judge set Jennings bail at $500,000. And if somehow Jennings can raise that amount of money today, Judge Peterson also ordered Jennings to stay at least 2 blocks away from his wife. Tonight, he's on a suicide watch inside the Spokane County Jail.
2 blocks away.
Could you just put your head in the noose on that lamp post? No, I can't get any closer. Just do it, dummy.
2 blocks? Should be further than that. I tried to hang her. Wow.
All right, well.
Thank God she promised.
No, you first.
I was saying, thank God she promised not to tell. Imagine if she'd been stubborn, or somebody that I would eventually wind up dating. Just promise you won't divorce you. I'm not promising anything.
Nothing. Just let me down.
Let me down so I can take half your money and call the police immediately.
That's probably the first in a, even though it was intentional, the first in the long line every Halloween season of people hanging themselves, thinking they could be clever, make a little prop, scare people. If you put a noose around your neck and lower yourself down, you're going to die. There's our public service announcement, because every year some dopey kid hangs himself in a tree at a haunted little scenario that they set up for the kids.
Do they really?
Yeah.
But you guys used to hang yourselves from the stage during one of your Rot Gut performances.
Yes, we did. We
just knew how to do it the right way.
When the curtain would open, the entire band, except for the drummer, it would be a little rough, but guitar, bass, singer, we were all hanging from the neck. And the curtain would open, and we'd be about 3 feet above the stage, hanging, just swinging. And we'd do a whole song like that.
How many drugs were you on back in the day?
Oh, the people loved it.
You didn't have the right people working for you and the right roadies that could figure that stuff out.
Oh, I did everything, all the special effects.
Some S crap club on Long Island is going to figure out how to hang a whole band and no one's going to get hurt.
Here's how you did it. It was, and I don't suggest you doing this at home, even though it's pretty foolproof. There's no way you're going to hang yourself because there's not an actual noose around your neck connected to a beam or anything. We'd find the beams on the stage, and you get a rope, you tie it to the beam, and hang it all the way down. You make a giant loop of which you stand on. Your heels are the soles of your feet are in the noose. So now you're hanging in a giant noose, and then you put on a painter's coverall, the paper ones, and zip it up. Now you got the thing coming out the back of the neck of the painter's suit. Then you take a piece of rope, not attached to anything, with some Velcro on it, and put it around your neck. So now it looks like the noose around your neck is connected to the rope that's going to the beam, but they're actually never even connected. So if you fell or anything, you would just sit there with a piece of rope around your neck.
And how high off the ground were you guys?
We were about 3 feet off the ground.
Ozzy used to hang a midget in his app. That's probably how he did it, too. It's like a waist harness or something like that. When the Romance would play, the midget would be hung in a spotlight.
I wish he would just hang a midget. He'd have a new midget because they all look the same. He would just kill a midget, throw him out in the dumpster, and buy a new one the next day.
What are the cops going to do? Did you see a midget? What did he look like? About yay big, large head.
A flat Frankenstein hairdo. Stupid midget haircut.
They really do have the worst dudes. Just buy little square hats for yourselves. Cut the malarkey.
And then the painter's outfit and the way it was, we were hung up.
Yeah.
It made it easy to get out of the painter's outfit, and then we'd have whatever we were wearing underneath. You step right out of the giant loop noose, rip the Velcro off your neck, and within seconds,
you're
out of the little noose thing.
And you were rocking.
You're all done.
You were rocking.
Right.
All right, here's the deal. Yesterday, we got a lot of email and phone calls from people saying that we didn't make the contest obvious enough.
What?
It wasn't obvious enough.
Well, we do like to just subtly add it in. I'm not sure. Did it play? Did we get a winner?
Yes,
during a break, I know we just pop it in.
Yeah, we snuck the sound clip in. People called, and someone won $1,000.
I mean, today. Have we done it today? Because I know it's so vague.
No, people got a little mad yesterday because it was so subtle. They got a little confused.
Oh, okay.
So we figured today we'll make it completely obvious for everybody.
Oh, yeah?
Monday we might make it a little harder. But today we want to make it very obvious that you need to call to win $1,000.
I wanted it to be subtle.
We did subtle yesterday.
I wanted it more subtle.
Yeah, maybe that's the way we should have went with this bit, huh?
sort of takes away from the drama of the whole thing. When
I love how we worked out.
There's no irony there.
I love,
folks, turn up your radios because we're going to play a loud sound shortly.
It almost makes it like we are a real wacky shock jock show.
Then you read the schedule. That's for next week. I love how we work out our bits live.
Yeah, do it on the air.
What the hell?
Well, is it necessary to, maybe there's no need for certain things to be done now when there's always,
next week?
Yeah.
No. Because I want to.
No.
Well, let's make it very subtle that you need to call to win $1,000.
Oh, brother.
God, did I blow it.
Ready to call. Opie and Anthony's Sound of the Day. You could win $1,000. Coming up in moments. The Sound of the Day. In moments. Sound of the Day. Get ready to call. Here. Sound of the Day.
Move its way. Sound of the Day.
Get ready. Hold on, it's coming up in a moment. The Sound of the Day.
Opie and Anthony.
In moments. Opie and Anthony's Sound of the Day. Get ready to call.
I like to make werewolf movies.
Oh, we gotta play it?
What happened? And no, that's not $2,000.
No, of course not.
Wow, I didn't think we were going to fit it in by 7:30. That intro is wow.
It's a bit long, huh?
Just a tad.
Hi, who's this? Hello, who's this?
Oh.
Hello, who's this?
Rick.
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning. Who are you?
Hey, how you doing?
Good. How you doing? I almost didn't want to call for this one. It was so outlandish.
Outlandish.
Yeah, you're the. I guess because that got in answer, so that you're the second caller.
Ow.
Hi, who's this? Hello. Third caller. Hi, who's this?
How you doing? It's Craig from Long Island.
Hey, Craig. How are you, buddy?
All right. How are you?
You ready to win $1,000?
Yes, I am.
Wrong. Try again, dumbass.
Hi, who's this?
Hi, Annette.
Annette. Where are you calling from, Annette?
Queens, New York.
All right.
Do you want to win $1,000?
I'd love to.
Did you hear the sound clip there?
Yes.
You suck!
Sorry. Hello, who's this?
Mark.
Hey, Mark, where are you calling from?
New Jersey.
New Jersey. A lot of New Yorkers for today's contest.
I bet you could use $1,000.
Yeah, good.
Loser.
Hi, who's this?
Hey, this is Ed.
Hey, Ed, how are you, buddy?
Hi, good.
Good. Where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Mastic in Long Island.
Ah, out in Mistake. Nice. I bet $1,000 goes a long way out in Mastic, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wrong. Try again, dumbass. Wrong. Try again, dumbass. Wrong. Try again, dumbass.
You suck! Loser.
Hi, who's this?
Loretta,
Loretta, where are you calling from?
New Jersey.
What is up with all the New York calls today for this one? You want to win $1,000?
I'd like to.
And you heard the sound?
Yes.
Yeah.
What number caller do you have to be?
10.
Oh, you got to be caller 10?
Yeah.
You think you're caller 10? Hello?
Hello?
Do you think you're caller 10?
I'd like to be caller number 10.
Do you know what that means?
I didn't win.
Yeah. You were really close, though.
Yep. That's closer.
That's going to bother you all weekend long.
It should.
Nah, I think I'll get over it.
All right. Have a good weekend. Hi, who's this?
Hello?
Speaking.
Hi, who's this?
Kyle from Northeast.
Well. What's up, Kyle? From Northeast where?
From Bustleton area.
From where?
Bustleton area. What am I, number 3, number 4?
Buffleton?
Where are you from?
Bustleton, in the Northeast Philadelphia.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I know Northeast.
Philly.
What's up to the Philly crew?
Just say Philly.
Yeah, I know.
Christ on a pony.
Where are you from? Commonwealth Street. What?
I'm going to take a lot of pleasure in saying that you're caller number
4.
Nope.
No, try again.
Try again. What caller you think you are?
Caller number? A lot of people know that I love Philly, especially the Northeast area, and we got a Northeast phone call right here on the Opie and Anthony show. What caller are you, sir?
Number 3.
We already did number 3.
Come on.
We did number 4. We did number 5.
No, you didn't.
Yes, we did.
Play along here. Let's go. We got to get some excitement.
Come on.
Number 10.
You think you're number 10, don't you?
Yes, I do.
Why would we spend so much time with you?
I don't know. I guess I didn't think about that. To F with me?
Huh?
To F with me?
Well, guess what? You are number...
Don't listen to your goddamn radio.
Yeah, what did you just hear on your radio?
Hello?
Hi, who's this?
This is Mike from Jersey.
Hi, Mike. How are you, buddy?
Great.
You really don't think we're still taking phone calls for this contest, do you?
I hope so.
You know, they do go pretty quickly, and we run through the numbers pretty quick, and we're looking for the 10th caller to give $1,000 to.
Listen, man, can I win? Am I number 10 for the Rappin' Duke?
For the Rappin' Duke, yeah.
He does know it's the Rappin' Duke.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
Wouldn't that be enough, you know?
Don't you think it's pretty obvious that, you know?
It's obvious that I won?
Is it?
This is going great.
Come on, man.
Hey!
You guys are killing me.
You gotta be honest, it's not looking good at this point, right?
What do you think?
I think I won. What the hell?
We've got a winner!
We have a winner. The winner?
Yeah. Duh. Jesus.
What tipped you off, sir? The 8 minutes of We Have a Winner clips?
Yeah.
Oh, is this going to be a long month? What's your name, sir?
My name's Mike from New Jersey.
Mike, line 3, has just won $1,000 courtesy of the Opie and Anthony Show.
You kidding me?
No.
Why would we kid you?
Yo, you're the best. And I need this money now anyway, man.
Oh, who doesn't?
What are you going to...
Yeah, what do you need it for?
Yeah, what are you going to use the money for now that you won $1,000 courtesy of the Opie and Anthony Show?
Go buy a bunch of...
Who cares?
All right.
Like we care.
We don't care what you do with the money. All right, we continue. It's Opie and Anthony, and we'll do something next. For the love of God, stop calling for the contest so we can do our radio show. Please, I beg you. We gave away the $1,000. It's Opie and Anthony. Your next chance to win will be Monday between 7 and 7:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. But right now, please, for the love of God, stop calling unless you have something else for the show. We have a very interactive radio show, and we need our phone lines. Please stop calling. We gave away the money. Please, I beg you. I beg you. I beg you. We're not like other radio shows. We need our listeners. We need them calling with stuff they want to talk about. We got the instant feedback. We got the Pal Talk cameras. We got a new website, onaradio.com, that has all the basic info that you need if you want to be a fan of this radio show. But right now, we really need all the contest pigs to stop calling the show. Stop. Just stop. Thank you.
Please. Huh? What?
Richard from Kentucky. What's up, buddy?
Yeah. Is this open?
What?
Is this open?
Yeah.
Is this open?
Yes.
Yeah, what's your problem? You got them out there talking about Southerners?
Oh, my God. This is the worst.
Thank you, Richard, from Kentucky.
It's the worst fake Southern accent.
All right, and he's claiming that I'm calling Southerners dumb. No, I said there's just dumb people that listen to our show.
They all happen to live in the South.
Jimmy said that they live in the South. All right, I think the phones are finally calming down. So, hey, we need a clip for Monday's contest.
Yes.
And as soon as we play this, they're going to start calling again. Do not call. We gave away the $1,000. The next chance is Monday between 7 and 7:30.
Monday.
Please don't call for the contest. We gave away the money for today. Only one time per show.
So here comes the sound.
Here comes the sound.
For
Monday between 7 and 7:30. If you hear this sound, call and you can win $1,000. It's Monday between 7 and 7:30.
And we change the sound every day.
Yes.
So now the Rappin' Duke
doesn't matter.
Now we're just going to play that because it's part of our show.
No,
But that
I was
doesn't
going to
mean
say we
that-
can retire it.
Oh, no, I like that one. So it doesn't mean you call. We already gave away money for that sound clip. We got a brand new sound clip for Monday's show. Anthony has it.
It's going to be rough. This one's going to be, you're really going to have to listen. It's not going to be that obvious. Ready? Here it is. Oosh. That one you could miss. That's it.
Like, to be in the middle of a cough, like,
Wow, that would be like, what? Huh? What? Did I hear it?
So she's like,
oosh.
And I'm like, well, I don't know.
So when you hear that Monday between
Yes.
7 and 7:30, that's your next chance to win $1,000. Okay? Action, Jackson, what's up?
What's up, boys?
Hey.
You guys gonna be doing that every day? Pays that pays?
Are we going to do what every day?
Pays that pays, baby.
Phrase that pays. It's not the phrase that pays.
Yes.
It's the word that bird. I don't know what it's called.
Well, on one word, you turd.
Yeah, that's it.
That rhymes.
On Whackbag, they're trying to come up with a name for the contest. And
Yeah, we don't even have a name for this contest.
How about maybe someone could look at that thread and come up with, give me some of the better names that they came up with? 'Cause
Yeah.
It's kind of funny.
I think I have one.
Yeah.
We're trying to save markets, so here you go.
Here's a grand.
Are you listening, Chicago? Will you tell a friend, like, immediately? Like, immediately?
Can you put it on your mailing list?
Right. Let's just put it this way, Chicago. We haven't talked to Chicago in a while. If you really love this show, as you listen on WCKG, you need to spend the entire weekend just going through the phone book, calling phone numbers, and begging people to listen to our radio show.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Sure is.
And you can't wait. You can't wait till Sunday. You have to start immediately telling people about this show. I mean, immediately. You need to
Like
get a
right
megaphone.
now.
You need to just get the word out immediately, or you're going to hear fresh.
Call like you were calling thinking you're winning the contest. Call that often.
Or you're going to be listening to some really boring music on this radio station.
Yes.
I mean, extremely boring. But for some reason, the women love it. They have cute little commercials here in New York for the Fresh station.
With the little feisty woman talking about how she doesn't like rap and she's dressed in rap clothing, and I don't like rock or 80s music, and she's dressed all 80s, and then I like Fresh, and she's dressed like a dyke. she's got her smart business suit on.
I like Fresh, and then she has a black eye because I get fresh, and I have to be straightened out.
Can we play the Fresh commercial? We work for the same company that just, came up with this Fresh concept, and we hate it.
Well, they say our show has a real buzz in Chicago.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It's and out.
There's a bunch of Z's.
And we do have a nice little, and I'll say it, a little following in Chicago, but
Yes.
they're really into the show, and they really need to tell about 1,000 people each.
Yeah.
Minimum. And they need to start now.
Fresh.
Maybe it would help at gunpoint.
Yeah.
That way they could, really force people to listen to us.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right, we'll find the Fresh commercial, because that's what Chicago has to look forward to if things don't turn around immediately.
Yeah, we'll give you a sample.
All right. Also, really fast, we like to point out how the news, your local news, is a complete joke. Here's today's example.
File this under too cute to be true. Say hello to my little friend. This is Sinbad. He is a Chihuahua with a need for speed. Now, listen to him. Unlike other dogs, the Frisbee just won't do it for this daring dog. His owner says he just can't live without a ride on his motorcycle.
Then kill him.
It's just too cute.
He could stand right by the motorcycle and just sit there until I came out and gave him a ride. And if I don't give him a ride every day, he gets depressed. He's really depressed. So he's got a ride. He's born to ride.
I love his glasses.
His goggles.
Sinbad's not only a speed demon, he obviously has a good sense of style. As I was speaking about, those goggles show he's a passion for fashion.
Yeah.
That male anchor is just like, oh God, look at those goggles. Yeah.
He's like, oh God, I grew up watching Walter Cronkite. I wanted to do what he was doing.
Doing the doggy story. Right when that story aired in The Office, Travis turned around and said, the war's over? I guess the war must be over. When they're doing cute little dog on the gas tank of a motorcycle. And all they showed was the motorcycle going around in circles in a parking lot.
2 miles an hour.
Yeah, 2 miles an hour with a dog wearing stupid goggles that looked like it was gouging his bulging chihuahua eyes out.
How great would it be if they went, and this should be filed under too cute to be true. A Washington man told his wife she was testing a Halloween haunted house hangman's noose, and then he kicked the ladder out. This should be filed under too cute to be true. Pedophiles are being forced to hang signs that say no candy at this home.
Oh, God. I want to do the news for one day.
They just are. I
want to pick stories and put them into categories.
So like bad. And I guess the local Channel 5 channel here in New York, the Fox News, is starting to copy Channel 11's dancing thing.
Well, because Dance Friday on Jill TV, Channel 11 here in New York, is a huge hit. Because they got a real hot woman doing it. Young, big, huge implants. Outfits that she should be wearing to the clubs, but she's doing the traffic report.
I think she did wear them to the clubs, and she runs in last minute.
That's what we're thinking, and she, so she's dancing for about 2 or 3 minutes, and who's complaining? I mean, she's very good to look at. And then you got Fox 5 attempting the same thing because I guess it's working for Channel 11, but their broads are a bit on the frumpy side.
Yeah,
a bit frumpy. Yes, Dan.
Yeah, Fox has a whole new campaign centered around them dancing.
Really?
Like, that's why you should tune in, is because...
Why is the news dancing?
Why is anybody dancing and thinking it's funny? Like, I was on a plane watching the end of the Evan Almighty with Carell, and the whole end of the movie is showing funny moments of the cast dancing enough with the wacky dancing. No one laughs when they see it.
Ooh, do they do that?
Oh, my...
It's not like...
It's everything that's wrong with soft comedy. And again, I know that was kind of for kids, too, so it's not as big a deal. But it was just they showed the whole cast doing wacky... Stop. Unless it's Michael J. Fox and he's trying to serve hot soup. That's a wacky dance I could watch for an hour.
Hey, speaking of which, Evan Almighty, I skipped it. Is it a good movie?
Oh, please. It was on the plane.
Did you
I was
watch it
rooting
for a while?
for the wings to rip off and us to plummet. Of course I didn't.
Okay.
I couldn't. I looked up and saw the end, and they were all dancing, and I'm just like, oh, this must be funny.
It just looked awful. And what they did with that movie, the preview, was the movie. And I know they do that a lot, but for Evan Almighty, they pretty much did a 5-minute version of the movie. It was like, why even bother?
Yeah, I don't think it was one of those movies where anybody really cared about the story.
I know.
Oh, look, and right there, E-Rock was able to pop it right up.
Yeah, it's real funny. They're all dancing.
Look, they're all doing wacky dances.
That's just fun. It's a fun place to be.
They're calling it the Good Day Dance.
Funny.
On My Fox here in New York. They're just dancing all over New York. All over these key locations in New York. People are dancing.
So you know what it is? I'm dumb and I need a distraction from the awfulness of life.
Yeah.
So why not watch that? It makes me feel good. Fun.
Hey, let's say hi to Bill in Philly. Bill, listening on YSP. What's up?
Hey, what's up, guys?
Hey, Bill. We got a new PD down there that decided he doesn't need to talk to us. So
well, maybe he's busy.
Who knows what's going on in Philly? What's up, Bill?
Hey, I don't know what happened to E-Rocktober. I need to hear more what the F's.
You want to hear a little E-Rocktober after the break? We could do that.
Oh, who doesn't?
All right, we'll do that after the break for you, sir.
All right, thanks, guys.
All right.
Bye-bye.
And to the new PD, you could call any time. I mean, remember we had a meeting here in New York, and you were going to be, contacting us so much. You said we're going to be begging you to stop.
We'd like to hear from them.
Yeah, how about you contact us once? How about that?
Or just at least
ratings came out in Philly, and we bumped up a little bit. Still got a long way to go, but maybe you should have called about that.
We'd like to hear from him.
Remember, you were going to send a lot of emails about Philly stuff so we could be more relatable to the audience. Remember all that stuff?
How about just a sexy email? I would love that.
Nude pictures.
How great would that be if they really did stuff like that? Like Chiasano, just to pep things up, would send out like a photo of him nude in a chair with his tie, like he's sitting with his legs open and his arms open, like, huh? And he's just got a tie on. And
The
he's
tie.
naked.
Just a tie.
Is Tom alive Friday? Oh, I forgot about this.
Is he?
I forgot about this tired man.
Don't you know I'm still standing?
Standing. Oh, it's Tom. I'm still alive.
On the Opie and Anthony Show.
By the way, someone's bringing up a good point. We could thank Ellen DeGeneres for the dancing thing. Because it works so well on our show.
Oh, really?
I guess the news has figured maybe it'll work for the news, too.
Yeah, they were doing this in movies, but on TV, you're right, it was stupid Ellen.
I thought it was like Shirley Temple.
Yeah.
Hi.
Ellen,
She danced with an elderly Negro gentleman.
Ellen did the keep that yucky penis away from me mambo.
Hey, Tom.
Yuck. Yeah. Oh, no. Help. What's that?
Hey, Tom.
I feel like we're dancing together, Jimmy, right now.
Oh, you sound really peppy today.
Yeah, Tom, you sound real good. You're alive, obviously.
I heard I'm caller 11.
Don't do jokes. That's not the reason you call our show.
That's not your bit.
I'd hate to have you collapse and die after an awful joke. We want to hear you going out with dignity, not with some awful line. How's your health, Ben? How you feel?
I'm feeling A-okay today.
Oh, good.
And there's a website dedicated to you called istomalive.com?
I believe so.
Oh, wow. Look at that. This thing is just taking off.
Oh, yeah.
Setting the world on fire. So, Tom, what's the headlines with you? What's the bullet points? What do you got? You're still alive, obviously. Anything going on?
Not really, you know?
Oh, wow. Your website's terrific, by the way. I heard some snickering in the background because our staff decided to check out istomalive.com, and it just says yes.
Says yes.
That's your website.
One day.
That's how much someone cares about you. It's a white page with yes in the middle of the page.
Really went all out.
They give the date. It says, as of Friday, October 5th, 2007, yes, you're still alive.
And now they're going to have to update.
Hey, Tom, what happened? Tell me one thing this week that really you did that your breathing was very difficult through.
I had to carry some heavy boxes, and I dropped them all because I couldn't.
Ooh.
What was in the boxes?
Matchsticks.
Please let it be.
Poor bastard.
Wow.
Oh, hold on, Tom. Let me please finish laughing at that. Because Ant's implying that your breathing is so bad that you were carrying like one of those little kitchen boxes of matchsticks and you couldn't take it, so you dropped them like Henry Fonda at the end of On Golden Pond dropping dishes.
Yes. Yeah, why don't we try to figure out what was in the boxes that Tom was carrying besides possibly match?
Could be cotton balls.
I'm thinking maybe a box of tumors.
A box of oxygen.
a box of air.
Yes, styrofoam peanuts.
They were probably empty boxes that you just decided to put around your apartment to make cleanup that much easier for your family.
Oh, Steve from Bay Show is suggesting it's a box of shattered dreams. What could have been?
Was it a little box of gasps, and you'd open it up, and it would go. What was in the box? I'm sorry, I'm teasing you, Tom. I don't feel right about that.
You dropped boxes because they were too heavy because you got a breathing thing that's going to eventually kill you.
Yeah.
So what was in the boxes that you dropped all over the place?
Stemware, glasses.
Stemware.
Now, where were you carrying them from? From where to where?
I was carrying them from the hallway. I just moved.
Oh.
No, you did?
So,
are you talking literally like you just moved?
Hey, by the way, Spectro from Michigan, what if you found out that Tom wasn't sick at all? We met him at one of the virus shows this summer, and unless he has a great makeup artist, man, this guy is sick.
You're a little pale, that's all.
Yes, I have a great pallor.
That has something to do with probably your blood not getting enough oxygen.
Yes. Is it weird when you eat and all the forks rush and stick to your fork?
I wonder if there were like, new lungs in the boxes that he brought from the neighborhood kid.
A brand new pair of lungs.
A box of Breathe Right strips.
Okay, sorry.
No, that's all right. I fell apart too.
I was just going to go with he was going to operate on himself type of joke, but I didn't have it all figured out.
Me neither. I did
all right,
Breathe
so
Right strips.
We kind of saved each other there.
Yeah, we just collided head on. All right, wasn't your fault. Wasn't yours either.
All right, Tom. Anything else you want to get off your chest?
Besides the constant weight.
All right.
My ribs.
Was that another attempt at...
Yeah, see, anything he wants to get off his chest, his ribs.
Yeah.
Implying they're too heavy for him to even breathe with ribs on.
Oh, wow.
All right, Tom.
That heavy weighted thing, and it's a T-shirt.
I'm punching out.
Hey, by the way,
be good, Tom. Be
because
careful.
we're stuck with this contest, we get the best suggestions from our listeners. I want to give this guy credit. He suggests that we play... Let's do Is Tom Alive every other Friday.
Oh.
Rob from Cape Cod. I like the idea.
Is this the phasing out?
Well.
Well, no, because Tom might die.
Huh?
Tom, you're not going to die soon, are you?
Yeah.
Well, statistically, it's a year. Well, 9 months.
9 months.
Now he's just got 9 months. When we first started, it was a year.
Yeah.
How time flies for you, doesn't it?
It does. It seems like almost a year since I last spoke with you.
Yeah. All right. Well, Tom, you sound like you're doing pretty well, so hang in there, buddy.
Thanks, guys.
And have a great weekend, okay?
All right.
You too.
Ladies and gentlemen, Tom is alive. Is Tom Alive Friday?
Don't you know I'm still standing?
Oh, it's Tom. I'm still alive.
On the Opie and Anthony Show.
Sort of got ourselves in a jam up with that bit, didn't we?
Yeah.
Well, yeah. It's also FU Friday. Let's go to the FU line, see what's going on as we go to break here. Ooh. It's Opie and Anthony.
Thanks for calling the Opie and Anthony FU line. Here's the latest batch of FUs.
You have 6 new voice messages. First voice message.
I want to tell my boss he can suck my he's a piece of 4-foot tall monger that eats for a living. No!
Next message.
Yeah, this message I want to say is to my brother. I f***ed your girlfriend last night. And she likes it and you I got you back.
Next message.
Hey, I want to say you to my ex-girlfriend, the whore that she is. She said she'd never give me a then I caught someone in a car. So, Sandy, you.
Next message.
Yeah, I just want to send a big you to this kid Justin in my town who thinks he knows everything and thinks he's... Well, guess what? You big dildo!
Next message.
I want to say a you to my boss. Hey, Larry, you know why I didn't show up to work today? Because I was at your house, your wife. I quit.
Next message.
This is a gigantic you to that stupid gang member that I arrested at the mall the other night with his attitude and his 14-year-old knocked-up girlfriend. I hope you die in a drive-by.
End of new messages.
Call the Opie and Anthony FU line. 866-FU line 1. That's 866-FU line 1.
Thank you and goodbye.
During the commercials, you guys missed some great Lizzie Borden jokes.
Lizzie Borden.
Wow.
We were throwing them around like she had axed mother this week. You've never heard Lizzie Borden jokes like we were throwing around.
I tried to come up with a reference of a parent killer or a
Child that killed their parents.
Child that killed their parents, and the only one I come up with off the cuff was Lizzie Borden.
Yes.
I'm terrible.
Yeah, and he reached back into pre-electricity people.
Yeah. In between the fine show, you guys are treated to commercials. We're treated to Anthony bitching about his ex-wife. So
we still get to do the show.
So who has it worse?
Yeah.
It's going to be over soon, my friend. I mean, the marriage ended, almost a decade ago, but it'll be over
quite a
soon.
while ago.
It'll be over soon.
Quite a while ago, but every year that goes by is another year closer to
closure.
Finishing this up. That's all I want. I just want to move on without having to deal with that anymore.
I love how the court system decides when your relationship is officially over.
Yeah.
Not you personally. You can decide it's over.
Yep.
But you have to wait for the court system to finally decide when it's over.
Yeah, the court decides.
That just amazes me.
Hey, no, the court decides, no, you need to have some type of relationship with this person
for another
until
decade.
I say so.
You haven't suffered enough, my friend.
No.
We'll let you know when the suffering is finally over.
Right.
You're actually a better justice from Caligula. If you and your ex just showed up and he weighed like 2 pieces of fruit and then pointed at you. You ever see Caligula? There's a great scene when he's in bed and he's like got the fever and some guy's trying to curry favor and he goes, I would gladly offer my life to Jupiter for you to be healed. And the Caligula piped up and went, Jupiter accepts. And so they had to take the guy up and kill him. And the guy's like, ha, ha, ha. Jupiter accepts.
Oh, that's hysterical.
The greatest.
They killed the guy.
Calling someone on his...
Wow, we got it there. All right.
That was nice.
We like the Stones, but we did enough for the people. All right, let's say hi to Steve in Boston.
But I was figuratively, I was...
The guy's like, but you're not. How do you know? Jupiter accepts, does he?
Sorry. Crisco, by the way, is saying the Menendez brothers are much more recent.
Yeah, we had brought that up and realized that perhaps my Lizzie Borden reference could have been updated just a tad.
Absolutely. It's just good to know that Grand Rapids is alive and well. We haven't heard from those people in a while.
Thank you, Grand Rapids.
Good morning, Grand Rapids.
Yeah.
And good afternoon, Cleveland.
Cleveland and D.C.
And D.C. is, sort of morning, sort of early afternoon.
Yeah.
So. Good middays.
Yeah, good midday to you.
A fine midday to you. You know, that time of day when no one listens to talk radio.
Right.
Hello to you people. Steve, Boston, what's up?
Hello.
Hey, what's going on?
Hey, Steve.
Hi, I was wondering what the sound clip for tomorrow's show is going to be. My friend told me to call in and ask about that.
All right, the sound clip for tomorrow's show. Are you really this stupid?
I don't think so.
No, just say you are.
Just say you're this stupid. Oh, because either here's the choices you have. You're doing a bit or a gag or something on stupid listeners, or you are really, really stupid. Or you fell asleep during your job and just woke up. I believe I said the same thing. I think I said I'll see you tomorrow last week.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I was very sleepy.
So who really is stupid?
I was sleepy,
you
not
did
stupid.
Tell everyone after you woke up from a 40-minute nap that you'll see him tomorrow.
20?
So this guy, Steve from Boston, has to assume at this point that we do radio on Saturdays.
Yeah, Steve?
Contest Monday through Friday. Oh, boy, here we go again. Contest Monday through Friday between 7 and 7:30. You hear a particular clip. That... Exactly.
Eastern Standard Time.
Exactly. Yes. What's Monday's clip, once again, Anthony?
Oosh.
Yeah, when you hear that, be the 10th caller on Monday between 7 and 7:30, and you will win $1,000 just for listening to the show. Okay? 10th caller gets it.
It could be confused into, like, if someone goes, oosh, E. that would get a little
yeah, and now everyone's calling. Great. Okay.
Wait, can we cool up the name a little? It's not cool enough. Just we give you $1,000.
Mm-hmm.
How about from now on we tell people we give them a Grand-a-Rooney?
Wow,
it's funny.
Now it's funny. It's kind of cool,
catchy.
Well, Tim can make a promo, so why don't you call it the Grand-a-Rooney contest?
No, it needs a fancy name.
Someone is suggesting the money clip contest. Get it? Because
it's a money clip. Oh, God, we're not serious, you dummy.
Did somebody in sales say that? Or did
money clip.
Well,
someone in radio had to have said that.
Well,
hey, our money clip contest, the money clip.
Well, this contest is, being done by all the affiliates, and the station here in New York calls it the 1,000 a day with O&A.
No, they don't.
Yeah, they
No,
do.
they don't.
Yeah, they do.
That rhymes.
1,000 a day with O&A.
Just call it the money shot, and every clip is... No, Jimmy, do it. Do the... when you're forcing...
Oh, here's what happens. Let's just say this. You're eating a popsicle because you love popsicles, but there's a hand on your head, and your nose is being pinched, and you're being forced down to the wood part of the popsicle.
Yeah.
And your cheeks would puff out, and you go...
Oh, is that fantastic?
Because you're trying to relax, but you probably can't.
Hey, let's go to Jackie in Jersey. Jackie, what's up?
Yeah, let's go back and play Nitpick Friday today.
Yeah.
We're on daylight time, not standard time.
Yeah, that is true.
7:30 Eastern Daylight Time.
What's the difference? I don't even know.
Daylight savings.
Oh.
When you're in daylight savings, it's daylight. When
Eastern Daylight Time?
Yeah, and then when you're not, it's a
So in
Eastern
another week or so,
Standard.
we're going back to Eastern Standard Daylight Time for the East Coast. What?
Oh, I didn't know
First
that.
Sunday in November.
Oh, okay.
It's been extended. This is the first year of extended daylight time.
All right.
Thank you.
I'm sorry.
So it's a fun fact, too. So
All right.
fun
Thank
fact
you.
Friday.
Thank you, Jackie. All right. Let's go to...
Kenny brought me an apple with AIDS. Where'd you get this?
Ugh.
Just fish through a
Jesus.
dumpster and find an apple?
That is horrible.
No, it's
Should call that apple every week and see if it's still alive. The color.
My apple has liver spots.
I bet you it's delicious.
Oh, he's going to bet now.
Okay, thanks.
Can we make that apple famous?
Sure.
Can we just have it in studio for the next month and let it just
dry out?
Slowly dry out and rot, and then people on Pal Talk could check out the famous apple.
And be like, wow, that apple's famous.
That's the famous apple. Why don't you sign it too, Jimmy?
I want to eat it.
He's hungry.
But an apple
I
a
thought
day
you weren't going to eat it because it was it looked awful.
But an apple a
It
day.
was perfect for the the famous apple thing we want to do.
My mother would always say to me when I was a boy, she'd say, James, an apple a day keeps the doctor away.
Ooh, it's good.
Can we get another apple?
Good one.
Mother
Write
said
that
a lot
down.
of things like that rhymed.
All right, we got to get another apple.
And then she'd put on the rubber glove and say, but if the doctor were here, this is what he'd do. Now cough.
Any particular type of apple?
Well, let's make an apple famous.
You got Macintosh.
What kind of apple you want to make famous?
You got
A
delicious.
red delicious.
And E-Rock, get the interns to get a display together, like this is the famous apple. And then we're going to present it to Pal Talk every day until it just withers down to nothing.
I don't know, we're getting a little crazy here.
That is insane.
You got Cortland.
He's still going.
Watch the lawyers find a reason why we can't do it.
I had no kidding. I want to
offend Apple Americans.
I want a Granny Smith. Can we have a Granny Smith apple?
I hate sour green apples.
You know, now that we mention this, though, you watch Monday, all the Pal Talkers are going to be like, where's the famous apple? I need to look at the famous apple today. So let's get an apple and put it on display. And tell the stupid music jocks to leave our apple alone.
They'll make funny jokes about us, apple
They'll
jokes.
throw it out. That's what they're going to do. Of
course
they'll just throw it away.
All right,
and then fiddle with things. Fiddle with buttons.
Tracy will come in looking high. She always looks high.
Looking?
Is she high? I don't know if she's high or not, but she looks high. She always kind of walks in like, hey, man.
Does she smoke the pot?
I don't know.
She's doing something.
Yeah?
Yes.
That's right. I said, where are you going the other day? And she said, I'm going to go have a 7 Vicodin lunch. I'm like, all right.
7 Vicodins. Jesus. Built up quite a tolerance.
She has a Pez dispenser with Vicodin in it.
Yeah, it's a Vicodin egg white omelet every morning with that broad.
I don't know. Maybe she's sober.
Yeah, whatever. Something's going on with her. Who are you kidding? Let's say hi to John in Jersey. John, what's up? John?
Hey there, Jan.
Hello?
Hey, buddy.
Oh, by the way, you laugh, but watch what happens on Monday with the Pal Talkers. They're going to all be looking for the freaking apple now. It's too late. We put it in motion.
But he's going to eat it.
We're going to
get a new one?
Yeah. And we're
going to get a new one, a new Apple.
And we need a big sign. This is the famous Apple. And then the Pal Talkers will check it out every day. John, what's up?
Hey, am I on the radio?
Hey.
Oh, boy.
John, come on. What do you got?
Get to it.
Hey, I got a what the F for October.
Okay.
Hey, what the F is with white mayonnaise? Sacrifice all that flavor to save just a few calories? Thanks. Now I got to put on double and triple the mayonnaise. What the F?
I'll give him some points on that one.
Too well written.
It's not really funny, like ha-ha funny.
But it follows the what the F format.
But it follows the format, and it is E-Rock relevant.
Yeah, do we have the E-Rocktober sweepers today?
Right. It's fattening and it sucks.
Right. He worked in the whole thing that E-Rock is nothing but a fat slob who eats just spoonfuls of mayonnaise.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I like it.
All right, E-Rock, you want to do what the F?
Call,
huh?
Not bad for the first call, huh?
All right, don't compliment yourself. Just patting himself on the back. Not bad for the first call. I expect more out of me.
All right,
exactly.
We're going to give you a solid B for your first call, okay? How's that?
I wants to, hey, huh?
He's acting like it's the Bob of Bowie call on Larry King. Get a hold of yourself.
Bob of Bowie?
Yeah.
I remember that one is very famous.
Yeah.
All right, Billy West.
Thank you, John.
When Billy West was doing Howard's show, it was probably one of the funniest things I ever heard a human being do. He kept calling up Gary as a woman. Billy West did the best woman's phone voice. He sounded like just an older woman on the phone, and he kept calling and giving different variations on the whole Baba Booey thing. Say it was Barbara, and he'd be like, "Oh, Barbara who?" And Billy West was just start laughing. He goes, Barbara Booey. And then Gary was getting so annoyed with the situation, but he kept doing it. He was like, that guy, Billy West, was so talented. He was just able to, he kept coming up with names and kept coming up with different voices to just nail him with it. Hysterical. Goddamn Billy. Another person that, I guess, wasn't offered enough money to stick around. Bye-bye.
So long. He's a multimillionaire now.
Oh, he's the voice of a cereal bee. How do you not make money off of that?
It's E-Rocktober.
I do absolutely nothing around here.
On the Opie and Anthony Show.
Yeah, everyone else out there, those rock stations, they have Rocktober. We have E-Rocktober. E-Rock, you want to do What the F from one of your old websites? These are actual the Fs that E-Rock wrote back in the day, a few years back.
This kid's got a gift.
Yeah, you really do. Go ahead, E-Rock.
What the F? Sorry. What the F is with toothpaste that makes your mouth feel clean?
And
what's with toothpaste that makes your mouth feel clean?
And this perfectly good garbage juice you can drink. What the F is with toothpaste that makes your mouth feel clean or this perfectly good cod oil you can brush with?
All right, there you go. There's today's What the F. Are you a fan of... Oh, hey, what is that?
What's with toothpaste? Isn't that its job?
I kind of...
Do you want to know more?
I have to hear the outrage,
sure?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right,
Yes,
start over, E-Rock. E-Rocktober, everyone.
What the F is with toothpaste that makes your mouth feel clean? How do we know that our mouth is really clean? Every advertisement seems to contradict what the other product claims. So how do we know if our mouths are really clean or just giving the illusion that it is?
And does it mean our mouth is not clean if our girlfriend is wearing a SARS mask around the house? Sorry, that's not what you wrote. Catch that.
What the F?
Yeah, what?
What the F?
Of course, what the F. If you have a what the F, you should give us a call.
Right.
All right, football picks. Yeah, all right. Football picks sponsored by Dish Network. It's time to get more TV from your TV. Sign up for Dish Network today. All right.
Yes.
My brother's out. I got to do my own football picks.
Was he not doing well?
I'm in last place.
The worst.
Who's in first?
Travis. Of course, because he's the one that says, compiles all the data.
People cannot see how he just raised his hand.
It was almost like
Travis, his hand went up and bent backwards,
like a chick calling a cab.
There really should be. You should be yelling, "Get off me, you masher!"
Why would you give him criticism for acting like what he is. He is a girl.
That's not true, my boy.
Oh.
That would be. It's funny too.
Man, actually.
Ope got mad that he might be looking up statistics. But he compiles things.
He's compiling.
I know what he's doing. He sees what everyone else is picking, and then like some of these games that could go either way. Then he picks the other one to like get a little jump on the competition.
Oh yeah,
yeah. I have no doubt in my mind. No doubt. Whatever. I don't give a crap.
Language.
Dish Network cares, and that's why we're doing this, I guess. Got to take the Jets over the Eagles. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry, Philly. Jets at home. Got to do it.
Why would you do that?
I have to.
You bet with your heart.
This is a tough one. It really is.
All right. Look. Here,
This is a tough one.
I'm suggesting to everybody right now.
Gotta take the
right
Jets.
now.
Gotta take
I
the
don't
Jets.
care if all you have left is money for your children's food. Bet against the Jets. I'm just telling you, if it's your mortgage payment, your car payment, I don't care what money you have socked away somewhere for the most important thing in your life, take it and bet against the Jets. You won't regret it.
There's a lot of confusion, but see, Philly still hates me because of the Philly, curse.
Yes.
The sports curse, but I really did want the Phillies to win it all this year. So they hate me. The email's ridiculous. They're still yelling and screaming at me. So this was a tough decision here, and I have to go with the Jets at home.
How do I bet on football? I swear to you, I gotta get into I gotta bet against the Jets.
Go 1,000 right now.
I'll go 1,000.
Go 1,000.
I would absolutely bet $1,000 on Philly.
I might know a bookie or two. How much you got?
I'll give you a grand.
All right, give me a grand.
I want $1G.
Give me a grand, and I'll make sure the bookie gets the money.
$1G on the Eagle. Absolutely.
All right.
Absolutely.
How many points?
What's the spread?
I think the Eagles are favored by 3, if I'm not mistaken.
All right, that's
3.5.
No problem.
I bet $25.
Wow.
You're going to bet 1,000?
I'm good for $1,000 on the Eagles.
All right, we got to get someone from the mob.
Yeah, we need a mafiosa.
Joey!
Oh, jeez, shut up. Joey is a legitimate businessman. Genco olive oil.
How do you know I was talking about that, Joey? You're the one that's blowing up his spot. I just said Joey.
I only know one Joey. Everyone else is Joseph.
It's a good mob name. That's all I'm saying. I wasn't pointing at that Joey.
Legitimate businessman.
Jets over the Eagles because the Jets are at home.
I'm in this country looking for asylum.
All right, moving on. Chiefs over the Bengals. Who cares? Chiefs at home, so why not? Chiefs over the Bengals. I'm going to take, this is a who gives a crap game, Titans and Buccaneers. I'll take the Titans there.
Ugh, yeah, who cares?
Got to go with Brett Favre.
Brett Favre.
I'm going to go with Brett Favre because it could be his last season, even though he's been saying that for, the last 7 years?
Forever.
Do you think Brett
since he had braces.
Brett Favre.
Did. Favre.
Packers playing at home over the Redskins. Yes, we'll take the Packers.
Go Pack, go.
The next pick I'm doing for Big Ken and Big Ken alone.
Mm-hmm.
I'm taking the Dolphins over the Browns.
All right.
Taking the Dolphins over the Browns. Browns at home though, and
that's your upset game.
That's the keep the future father-in-law happy pick.
All right.
He likes when I pick his team. Dolphins over the Browns. Cardinals, Panthers. You got Vinny Testaverde. He might.
Jesus Christ.
43 years young. He's
43 years young.
He's back playing football. Everyone.
Who on the Panthers is there somebody from the Yankee organization that is working for the Panthers?
His backup is Randy Johnson.
Hey, he could throw over that defense, though, with that height of his there, Jimmy.
Well, Testaverde still has a great arm. I would say for one game, I'd put him in. I really would.
Oh, my God.
I would. One game, one play. Dude, I would love to know how this guy keeps getting jobs.
He was old when he was playing for the Jets 10 years ago.
Everyone was goofing on how old Vinny was when he was playing with the Jets.
And that was at least, 3 or 4 years ago at this point, right?
At least.
Well, God bless Vinny Testaverde, but if he does, come in the game, he's just going to be handing off the ball for, 2-yard gains. So I'm going to go Cardinals over the Panthers.
He might actually start that game.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, boy. Hold on. Brooklyn Ace has a problem now. Brooklyn Ace, what?
I hate you. I hate you. I hate you. You couldn't go with Lindsay's family and take the Eagles. Come on.
I can't win either way with that game.
We're one. Come on, we only have the one victory, Opie. You gotta keep going with the Jets.
Look, I know the Jets are going to win at home over the Eagles, and I apologize not to you, Brooklyn Ace. I apologize to Philly.
Oh, they're not going to win.
Well, Anthony's betting $1,000. You're taking the Eagles, right?
$1,000 on the Eagles.
All right.
Jesus, how do you not?
That's probably the safest.
First of all, it's the Jets, and secondly, it's been heartfully endorsed by Opie.
Yeah.
They gotta lose.
By the way, go Sox, go! I haven't forgotten. Let's go Sox. Kenny, you know a bookie?
Uh-oh, if you bet on a team,
Watch
the
him.
plane crashes.
The only one, yeah, and then he'll pick up one he's reading.
Here's a bookie.
A bookie.
We'll take
A book on leaf foliage.
I used to shake a few of them down, but...
We'll take care of whatever you need.
Yeah.
Ant's got $1,000.
I got a G spot.
A G for the Eagles.
I got to take care of something here on Pal Talk real quick.
Yeah.
Hemi 350.
Yeah.
Hi, how you doing, Hemi 350? He's calling this I don't know, Fall Asleep Friday.
Fall Asleep Friday.
Yeah, I guess he's not excited by the show today. Maybe he doesn't enjoy the program today. So.
Wait, before you boot him, because I know that's what you're going to do, can we make fun of his head for a few minutes?
Yeah.
He looks like the teacher from Fast Times at Ridgemont High.
From Fast
getting
Times.
ready to do the autopsy in front of the kids there.
Yeah. Should be in a subway train
Right.
with Patrick Swayze trying to move something.
Why is Lotka's priest being critical?
Wow, what a head. Can we advertise on your head?
Yeah, that's a big forehead there, Hemi.
We're going to put an Opie and
That's
Anthony.
no forehead. That's a 5 head.
Whoa, hey,
Jesus.
You did it, Kenny. You did it.
Wow, Kenny.
All right, get rid
That's
of him.
funny. No, I'll let him sit there now that he's been goofed
Now
on.
here's the biggie. You got the Pats and the Cowboys both undefeated. We all know that. We got the Cowboys at home. Jimmy's team.
Oh, here's another
Jimmy's
one.
team.
Here's another one.
Not America's team. Jimmy's team.
Before this pick goes down, I would like to apologize to the city I'm not really fond of the people from, Boston. I want to apologize to...
Why don't you like the people of Boston? We're going to be there in 2 weeks for the big Halloween party that BCN's throwing.
Because they're obnoxious Red Sox loving Yankee haters.
That's why I love them. That's why I love them.
I understand.
Who are you taking in that game?
I just have... Go ahead, say it. Say go, Pats, go. Come on, say it.
I actually am going with the Cowboys.
Whoa! Sincerely.
Yes, look, it's circled and everything.
Why?
I circled
Wow,
and everything.
okay, he did. All right.
Why?
Good luck for you.
Cowboys at home, that's the advantage right there, my friend.
Boston.
Cowboys at home, that's the advantage. Cowboys over the Pats.
Mm-hmm.
Bank on it!
Nice.
Bank on it! Thank you, Dish Network, for this week's football picks. There you go. We'll see how I did on Monday. My brother sucks, so I can't do any worse.
I would listen to those picks and just go against everyone.
Yeah, but you're going to lose one or two of those games, right?
No. I expect you to completely blow it.
If I go 0 for 5, I will laugh my ass off.
I'm just, but I'm taking the Eagles' action. I am absolutely taking that.
Okay. All right, we got to take a quick break here, and we'll finish up this side of the Opie and Anthony show in just a bit. All right, lots going on here. Opie and Anthony getting ready to play What Did We Learn on the Opie and Anthony show. Mm-hmm. Getting a few people asking Anthony why he doesn't like Boston.
Oh.
Let's say hi to Paul. What's up, Paul?
Hey there, Paul.
Hey, how you doing?
Yes?
Anthony.
Yeah.
Anthony, why don't you like Boston guy?
I might have been a little a rash in saying that. I think it just has to do with the time I spent up there. Like, I had a great time with Boston's, with the people and everything, but I think I was just miserable at the time. I was married. I lived in a slum in Ashland, and maybe I took it out on the fine people in Boston.
He's trying to do a bit, but it's a real question. People are wondering why you don't like Boston there.
No, me and Boston have this, the people, have a little love-hate relationship. It's definitely a Yankees-Red Sox thing, but there's a mutual admiration and respect there. And I was going through a great time of life.
You were living in a slum. You had a horrible marriage. They had the 2-foot rule. There were a lot of problems.
2-foot rule. They closed down the little red light district they had there.
That was
during the time we were there.
That was on its way out when we were there.
Yeah, but I mean, they finally, did away with it.
Yeah.
That kind of annoyed me a little bit.
How could it not? You ever heard of jocks?
The only problem I really had was driving, because I don't like that hub system they got there. Let's make a hub. Everything's round, and then there's little streets that cross in the middle instead of like a square grid. So driving in Boston was always presented a problem.
I would move back to Boston tomorrow.
Would you?
Oh, yeah.
Jesus, that would make the show very hard to do.
You'd have to commute.
Closed circuit TV, and let's be honest, I only got a couple of years left doing this crap.
TV, you want to just do it from our homes?
For 2 years, and then not do it at all after that point.
I'm with you.
2 years.
At the crossroads here, trust me.
Why? We're having fun.
2 weeks from today, we'll be in Boston for the Halloween show.
Yes.
And keep listening to BCN for all the details on that. We got lots to do still.
I'm going to dress up. I'm going to be in costume.
What are you going to wear for Halloween? That's my new favorite voice. I can do it all weekend.
No, I'm not wearing the same old Renaissance outfit I have. I have a new one.
Oh, boy. Boston, you're in for a treat.
Oh. People are going to want to take pictures with me.
I'm psyched we're doing Halloween in Boston this year.
Yeah.
Keep listening to BCN.
Yeah.
And you can travel from other places. And the faithful listeners, they're kind of pissed at us. They need tickets, BCN. So you got to give us a couple hundred tickets that we could give to the faithful. Mm-hmm. The ones that really support the show and keep it together for us. Because they're having a problem getting tickets by, going through the BCN connections. I'll talk to Dave later today. We'll figure something out for some of the hardcore fans. Hey, Brian, what do you got, buddy?
Opie, I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart.
Why, for being a great broadcaster?
Well, that too, but for betting on the Cowboys.
Oh.
That means
I live in Dallas.
Yeah.
I hate the Cowboys.
Oh, he's one of those guys.
I hate the fans.
Yeah.
I hope that Dragon Wagon plows through the locker room 10 minutes before the game and kills them all.
You know what? You just did a linger longer. I like that. Yeah, who is your team?
The Dolphins.
Oh, okay. All right, Big Ken would be happy.
I'm going to guess 72. The Larry Zonka, the undefeated season is the year that you jumped on. Was it 72?
Of course.
Larry Zonka.
Oh yeah, man. They had the team there, except for the guy with the kick.
Oh.
The awful kick.
Was that Nick Bonacani's team?
Yeah.
No one in Dallas is a real fan. They're all fair weather fans.
Who's the guy? It's one of the silliest football clips ever. Tried to kick the ball. He whiffed. It went a foot.
Oh, and then he tried to pass it?
That was the Dolphins, right? Or he tried to pass it, right?
He muffed the kick.
He muffed the punt.
And then he picked up the ball.
Right.
He started running and realized these monsters were going to crush him. So he went to throw it, and the ball flew backwards out of his hand. It's a great
Micah the Mad Dog would have the info right away.
Of course. We'd know the name, the year, everything about it.
We just know it's that guy.
It's that guy. It's the funny clip everyone's seen.
Yeah, let's say hi to Michelle in Green Bay, Wisconsin.
Green Bay.
Michelle, what's up?
Hey, what's up? I want to tell Opie he cannot vote for the Packers this week. You killed us last week, man.
How did I kill you?
Oh, we were 4-0, undefeated. We had the first touchdown in the first 4 minutes of the game, 20-10 going into the halftime. And Opie voted for the Packers, and we lost badly.
Voted.
Oh, you know what?
Pull the lever for the Packers.
But she's right. I took the Packers last week.
You did. That's right. The kiss of death, man.
It's just amazing. Go Pack, go is what I say. Thank you, Michelle.
So just forget about the Packers this week. Go somewhere else. You do not want the Packers to win, Ope.
Too late.
No, I really do. At home, Brett Favre.
That Eagles game is a lock, people.
All right.
Please, take your college money for your children. Take the college money. Cash in their bonds.
Right.
Because you buy whatever you want after the game.
Greg and Philly, speaking of that. Yes, Greg?
Hey, what's up, boys? Oh, I gotta thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you for taking the Jets. We need all the wins we can get.
Yeah,
just to keep up with my friend little Jimmy Norton's Cowboys. We're gonna have to win now.
Greg, do you have any money in the bank, laying around the house, anything? Just throw it all on the Eagles.
I'm calling my bookie as soon as I hang up here.
Absolutely.
Anthony just took the Eagles for $1,000.
$1,000
during the break. He took them for $1,000.
I'm taking everything I can.
All right.
I'd sell my sister if I could.
All right,
I
sir.
thank little Jimmy also for putting me in his book. I really appreciate that.
Well, who are you?
Mean Gene, the hugging machine.
Oh, yeah. Hey, man. What's up, maniac?
Hey, what's
He's
up,
a
bro?
maniac. Cool.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, boys. Punching out.
All right, listen, we're running out of time here. Jim Norton's going to be on HBO tomorrow night. Obviously, the faithful listeners will all be watching.
Tomorrow night, 10 o'clock, and the DVD comes out Tuesday. It has the extras, the material and stuff on it, so buy the DVD.
Yes.
Right.
I'll be giving some out today next time.
Also, some audience participation. Tim, down the hall, we're trying to look for, find a name for the contest. We're doing $1,000 a day for the next, month.
Yeah, we don't even have a name for it.
What's the sound clip they have to listen to on Monday between 7 and 7:30?
Ush.
You hear that? And you're the 10th caller at 877-212-O&A. On Monday, you win the next $1,000. But this is what Tim came up with as far as the name for the contest.
The stupendous, fabulous, amazing, ginormous, phantasmo, staggering, really big, astonishing, miraculous, huge, tremendous, wondrous, titanic, Opie and Anthony's really big money giveaway contest thing. On the Opie and Anthony Show.
A little wordy.
Well, the only reason I play that, I mean, it's good and all. I want the listeners to now start making their production pieces what they think the contest should be named. And have fun with it, okay?
Yeah, what?
We like audience participation. So there you go. A rare homework assignment from your pals here.
Homework on a Friday. Oh
no.
Oh, who was the bitch teacher that would always do that? Oof. Wait, we got homework. Not that I ever did any. I don't care what day they gave it to me.
Me neither. I would always write school sucks and spell sucks S-U-X.
Yeah, man.
Let's say hi to Melissa Monroe. What's up?
Monroe.
Yeah.
How are you guys doing?
Hello, Melissa.
Hi. I just wanted to say thank you.
Why?
I've been laughing my ass off the last couple of weeks listening to your show.
Ooh, only the last couple of weeks, huh?
Yeah, who were you listening to before us?
Actually, I didn't have a portable radio to take to my commute into the city.
What city?
So, Manhattan.
Oh.
Manhattan?
Manhattan. Where's that? Like outside, is that,
What, you mean, what part?
What city do you work in?
Yeah.
Just downtown in Manhattan near Pearl Street.
Do you know the players on the Opie and Anthony show? Opie, Anthony, do you know my name?
Yeah, and Norton's there. He's actually pretty funny on Tough Crowd for a while.
Norton.
Thank you.
And wait, you drive into where?
Oh, no, I don't drive. I take the short line bus, which is one reason why I can't call in during your contest.
Oh, I'm sorry about that, but you take the short bus to where?
Port Authority.
You work in Brooklyn, then?
No, but I take the Brooklyn train to, where do I get off? Maiden Lane.
What borough do you work in?
Yeah, what borough do you work in? Yeah.
I guess Manhattan. Not really fluent in the city.
No, huh? Are you from somewhere else?
Upstate New York.
Oh, upstate New York. What city up there?
Monroe.
Oh, Monroe.
That's why I got
that's
confused.
Why Monroe.
Monroe's
yeah.
part of Rochester.
Because then I heard that you didn't work in Monroe. You work in
where?
Manhattan.
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 What are those things you hang on a window to keep the light out? Not the shades?
I don't know.
No, you hang them in front of a window, it keeps light out. Not the shades or blinds. It begins with a C.
Can't think of it.
Oh my God.
What?
Curtains?
Yes.
Yeah.
Curtains.
All right. Hey, Melissa, thanks for listening. I appreciate it.
No problem.
She comes from the land of wheeze, and she's down here working in Manhattan.
Manhattan.
All right. Hey,
we got the computer working cat on the TV. Oh my God! Look, the cat's working the computer,
and they're arresting it because it's looking at nude photos of kittens.
It was Garrow Yepremian. That's right. There's your answer.
Wow. Yeah.
Garrow Yepremian. Oh man, I want to do more radio, but we got to go, I guess, huh? Josh, Alabama. What's up?
Hey
Hey guys, how are you?
Hey, how are you?
I'm all right. I just wanted to say I just got my XM radio here about 2 or 3 days ago.
Oh, boy.
And it's beyond refreshing. It's like a nice, refreshing breath of polluted air to hear you guys on the radio, because in Alabama, all we have are preachers on the radio early in the morning and Fox News. That's about it.
Thank you, man.
A nice breath of polluted air, he says.
Well,
whoa.
Man, I'm telling you, it's like nothing else on the radio, and I've been laughing my ass off all day long.
all right. Well, welcome aboard. Thank you. We'll end with West Palm Beach. Could be the last phone call. Well, there you already took us off the air.
Yeah, screw it.
They get out right at a certain time, so I don't even think West Palm Beach is going to hear Jeremy from West Palm Beach. Jeremy, what's up? What did you learn on the Opie and Anthony show?
Today, I learned that if you're dialing a number that's spelled out, then you just keep dialing it, it'll go through anyway.
Yeah, even if there's too many letters, right?
Even if there's too many letters. That's actually how I got a hold of you today.
All right, we'll see you guys Monday.
This is the Opie and Anthony.
Oh, those
The Opie and Anthony virus. Get infected.
And welcome to XM Satellite Radio, broadcasting live from Manhattan, in the heart of New York City. It's the Opie and Anthony Show.
At the crossroads of the world.
The greatest city on earth. But I've never been to London or Paris or anywhere else, so I don't know.
I've been to many cities, and I got to say, there are some good ones around the country. But
Pittsburgh's a close second.
It really is.
Yeah,
to Fallujah. I fucking no O&A supporting on terrestrial radio, motherfucker. No,
Motherfuckers.
Fucking Boston's a great city. San Francisco.
A little too many of those.
No,
I like living with gay people.
Hey, see? Look, I didn't even say what it was.
You were going to go with the fact thing, and let me tell you something about the fact thing. I went to San Francisco for the first time when I was not working. I was in Lake Tahoe, and I was in contact with an old college roommate. And he goes, "What? It's not that far. Why don't you just drive? You have nothing to do." I'm like, "I'm going to drive to San Francisco. I've heard a lot about San Francisco." And I went, and I did not see the gay thing.
I wasn't even going to say the gay thing.
But when people talk about San Francisco, they basically are telling you there's like open butt sex all over the place. I didn't see any of that.
I know, me neither. I was disappointed.
Give me a ticket.
You know what I saw? The hottest women in the world in San Francisco.
They're not going to be hassled because everybody's sucking dick.
Those were guys.
But we could have a little discussion about this, because San Francisco gets a bad rap unless you're gay. Then it's a great rap.
Sure.
And I'm saying I didn't see any of that.
They have a giant gay community, though, there.
Yes, they want to make transsexual operations part of insurance.
No, I get all that, but I guess there's a massively gay area, but the rest of the city is okay. I don't want to use
normal,
the word. I was going to say that regular, whatever. Yeah,
normal.
No, but when you hear about San Francisco, you just hear gay, like it's just everywhere. I did not see that. Yeah. I saw some cool stuff there, though, man. The seals on the wharf.
It's like
I saw the Golden Gate Bridge that I did a little rollerblading to. I did all the touristy stuff. I went to Alcatraz by myself.
I never went there, man.
I saw the Coy Tower. I saw that weird windy road thing.
Oh yeah.
Fisherman's Wharf. Went down there. Went to some unbelievable restaurants. Homeless people.
Is that Lombard Street or
Lombard? Is it? Yeah.
I don't know. Yes. Dr. Steve says yes.
But I saw.
Welcome, Dr. Steve.
You don't see a lot of gay people. What you do see in San Francisco, and it's infested, is homeless people.
Oh, yeah?
Because they're so liberal out there. They're like, look, man, let the homeless live among us, and that's what they do. You'll walk into a really nice restaurant, and you'll literally step over a bunch of bums to get into the nice place.
See, I don't like that at all.
And then I went to Haight-Ashbury, or Ashbury? Haight-Ashbury, that was cool, but that's now commercial. And then I went into the park, and that was downright scary because there were just mobs of homeless people in the park. That was really scary, actually, and it was broad daylight.
See, I think San Francisco is such a great city because
you've
there's
been
so
there,
many,
right?
many times.
Oh, no,
it's one of my favorite places. We went together.
Actually, yeah, we went together. We shared a hotel room.
Proves my point.
One king size bed. Who's looking?
Do you remember how out of my mind I was that weekend? I was really
headlining. I was just nervous and uncomfortable.
Punchline, which is a great comedy club.
Great comedy club. And I could not
People are saying
sleep.
People are saying that you should have went to the Castro District, and that's what you would have. Then you would have seen the gay.
The gay?
Chris Cox from L.A. saying that.
Cox. That's funny that his name is Cox.
I like it because
But there's a lot of people, unfortunately, they don't go to San Francisco, first of all, because they're homophobes, and they think it's just gay everywhere, and you're missing out on an unbelievable city. If San Francisco was on the East Coast, I'd live there tomorrow.
Gay people keep
very
a clean
healthy
neighborhood.
city. The bike community is like this huge political group that get things done.
Ugh, it sounds to me like
it's
this
very liberal
fucking.
It's very liberal.
Just let the homeless go around. Everyone's fucking in their Ed Begley Jr. bicycles and cars. I'd be like the guy with the Escalade, just burning tanks of gas and yelling at the hippies. Are there still hippies there?
Yes.
I bet the hippies didn't even go away.
There's a lot of hippies. Hate Ashbury is trying to live the dream, but it's so commercial.
Summer of Love, man. Yeah, it was 67.
And the park filled with like homeless dudes, and a lot of them are young people that are actually really rich, and they get off just being like homeless dudes.
Oh, that's good.
If that makes sense. And look, a lot of people saying, I mean the homeless. Here, let's go to Casper in Connecticut. He'll help me out here.
Casper,
Connecticut. What's up, buddy?
Hey, Ope, those homeless out there were horrible. There was an outside escalator, and they were standing at the bottom. They wouldn't let you get by unless you give them change. They were pissing everywhere. It's a totally cool city, but they are out of control.
There is so many homeless people in San Francisco. Another city that has a major homeless problem is downtown Cleveland. Downtown Cleveland is scary. Remember we walked out of our hotel when we were promoting XM? And the homeless people just start coming at you like zombies. Like, I'm not even kidding. Very aggressive homeless people in Cleveland, downtown Cleveland.
Yeah, it's a weird vibe. It was a weird vibe.
But San Francisco is the homeless problem is it's just an infestation.
Well, see, that to me is such a huge problem. I wouldn't want to live there. That would keep me from living in a place.
That's the liberal mentality getting not checked whatsoever, just completely out of control.
I like when Giuliani tried to lock them all up here in New York City. When he went around and gathered them up and said, you know something, we're going to put them in mental hospitals because these aren't the people that are in shelters like families. They like presenting, homeless organizations like presenting homeless people as if they are down on their luck, they had a job, they lost it somehow, fell through the cracks of society, and there are these families that end up in a shelter going, oh my goodness, when are we going to get the car and job back and the house and everything? No. 99% of homeless people are insane. They're crazy people that are too crazy to fit into society and live a normal life. So they live on the street as crazy people. And Giuliani decided, well, let's take these crazy people and put them in mental hospitals. It'll make the life better for people that are working. It'll make it a little easier. It won't stink as much. And he did that and just caught hell for it. Had to open the gates and let them all back out again.
Yeah, and they're just walking around.
ACLU came after him.
Of course it did.
Just said, no, can't do that.
There's a homeless person right now waiting to just hit somebody over the head with a brick.
Yeah, that's it. That's what they do.
Someone's saying, back the fucking truck up and let's enjoy Anthony's joke. I swear, I was on a little rant there. I didn't even hear it. I don't know. You made a really fantastic...
I didn't make it good. That wasn't a good joke. It was hack.
I don't even know.
Me and Than went back and forth a little during that.
What'd you say? I didn't hear it.
I don't even remember it.
Fan?
And do you think I'd say it to you, Jimmy?
Why not? No, I honestly didn't hear it.
I think something about you're talking about San Francisco, and the guy who called in last name was Cox, and Ant made some reference that he would know or something like that.
Oh, okay. Boo.
Are you booing?
I don't know if I'm booing the joke or the fact that Than has his mic up like fucking Lemmy from Motorhead. Well,
I got these darn monitors.
Yeah, darn.
He's up on the talk.
These gosh darn cunt monitors.
Can I say something about gay people?
Of course.
I like gay neighborhoods. They take care of their neighborhoods, man. You live around gay people.
Oh, yeah.
There's no garbage. There's nothing. They take care. All right, there's a little too many flowers for my taste. We get it. You like floral arrangements.
Well, I couldn't imagine a gay Jewish neighborhood.
It's probably paradise.
Hey, can I just want to unpeel my banana for this break. Go ahead, Jimmy. What were you saying?
I can't concentrate.
Jimmy's trying to put his hand on the back of Opie's head.
Wait, he's eating his banana.
That's gonna, pull that, because that might have to be the sound one day.
Yeah.
For the unmentionable
I
contest.
came up with another sound for that contest.
Yeah.
We gotta do Baba Booey one day. We gotta do Baba Booey.
Why not?
Just to prove to all those fuck faces that we don't give a shit. Johnny, North Carolina, what do you got?
Hey, how many cakes did you stomp on out there?
Oh, it was like a whack-a-mole.
Linger longer.
Linger. Hey, you're part of the Opie. You're part of the Opie Army. Thank you, sir.
He was like fucking Cubert. Did Cubert hop on things?
I don't know what Cubert did. What did Cubert, little trumpet nose Cubert, do?
I hated Cubert's nose.
Cubert had a trumpet nose.
Fucking vacuum-nosed cocksucker.
Did he do that?
It was the pyramid thing. You had to get to the top and hop on all the squares
That's
first.
when games were good, man.
Yeah.
Oh, some of the best video games.
Right.
I want 3 pixels per character, and I want 8 noises that can be made by the computer to make a sound.
Remember Atari Football? How fucking awful it was. Like, wow, look at these boxes running, throwing a smaller box. Bling, 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 bling.
I know
It's a sound. That's supposed to be a football game.
It was awful.
You know what's funny about that? At the time, you thought it could never get any better. You're like, this
Dude,
is
it's
just
so
amazing.
realistic.
Right.
Yeah.
So realistic.
Hey, can we pause the show for a second? What do you guys think of my guacamole cake stomping?
I didn't know. I don't know what guacamole is.
Is it guacamole?
I think that's more like the Asian version. Is when they take woks and hit them
what is it
instead
called?
of whack-a-mole.
Oh, whack-a-mole. That's why no one laughs.
I didn't know what it is anyway. What's whack-a-mole?
It's that dumb
Whack-a-mole? You never
carnival
saw
game.
a carnival game?
Oh.
It stinks on ice.
I knew I had something there if I came up with the right word.
Little moles pop out of holes, and you have to hit them with a hammer.
Oh, it's literally whack-a-mole.
Yeah, whack-a-mole.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not like,
Not a mafia stool pigeon.
no, nothing like that.
Hey,
This is an awful joke.
No, I had a worse one.
What?
Because I couldn't remember his name. The guy from the Waltons.
John
Thomas.
Boy?
Yeah.
Just say John Boy.
Hitting
Richard Thomas.
Richard Thomas in the face. Whack-a-mole. Because he had that big mole.
He sure did. Night, John Boy. Grandpa burned the house down. Did he?
All right, here we go.
Do you have ice hockey by Activision?
Think you're ready for it? One of the roughest video games around for your Atari game system? Ready to battle for the puck? Well, to inflict fierce body checking, furious stick checking, ruthless tripping. You really think you're ready for all that? I'm ready! Fine. Cash your charge. Ice hockey by Activision!
Oh, and it just was, like you said, a box on skates.
Look at the fucking square puck going back and forth.
Square. Ding, ding, ding. It was Pong with goals. There it is. Look at the graphics.
Who the fuck gets excited about that? It's terrible. It's like an Etch-a-Sketch.
But back then, when it came out,
but
that was cutting edge.
Yeah, because you got Pong, and then they decided to make sports games out of Pong. So remember, they made like goals. So the small goal was like hockey. Then the larger goal was soccer.
You could play soccer, squash, hockey, and it was all just Pong.
It was just Pong.
And they would change the goals.
Hey,
nothing like Portal. Let me tell you, the game came out the other day. I can't get enough of it. Me, Danny, Than, we're emailing and texting each other because of Portal that came out in the orange box for Half-Life 2. The game's amazing. Level 19, by the way, and I think that's the last level. And I'll be done in no time. But what a great game that is! It's so simple that you're just making portals to other portals that you make. But it's one of the most addicting, entertaining games I've played. Hey, there's my review. Thank you. And graphics, just stunning.
Hey, we got to go back to the San Francisco thing, because I swear I didn't see like this out-of-control gay thing that people talk about when it comes to San Francisco.
I didn't think there were people sucking dick on the streets.
But Randy is challenging me because he also went to San Francisco. And Randy, what did you see in San Francisco? This is the bit for today.
Hey, Opie, can you hear me?
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, my God, man. My wife and I went to San Francisco for, like, a vacation, right? And as you're going over the Golden Gate, you start seeing all these rainbow stickers everywhere. So you're like, okay, well, maybe it's just a myth.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we went down in this district, and I must have made a wrong turn, because next thing I know, literally, there's guys in full biker attire with assless chaps, with leashes, and other men following them across the street to bars. I think the bar was named Soap.
Let me tell you something about the assless chaps. You'll never ever see anyone straight wearing assless chaps. If you're seeing assless chaps, you're seeing gay people.
Yeah, that didn't really catch on with the straight community.
No.
How bad do you need to be fucked in the ass when the idea of unbuckling your trousers and sliding them down is an absolute burden and an inconvenience?
It's just too much work.
Oh my God, it was over the top. I was, I do lock 'em. It was pretty scary.
Randy,
but hey, I'm a Howard convert.
Oh, thank you, Randy.
Over to you guys, and you guys are the best, man.
Hey, Randy, I have one problem with your phone call, though. I'm very observant. You said we made a wrong turn.
Oh no, you're driving around Frisco. You don't know where you are. We're looking for like Haight Ashbury. And
I have a feeling you decided you wanted to kind of take in some of the culture.
Oh, I was an ex-hippie, so I was down there checking for Haight Ashbury, but it is totally corporate now. It's a joke. So.
All right, thank you, sir. It really is. It's too bad. Keith in San Francisco, what's up?
Hey, how you guys doing this morning?
Good. Hey.
Hey, talking about all the homeless stuff. Oh, and by the way, that last caller, he drove into the Castro district, and they just had a leather flogging exhibition last weekend.
Hey, was that near the Tenderloin? 'Cause I've stayed in the Tenderloin years ago.
The Tenderloin? No, it's actually kind of close.
Wait. Whoa.
A lot of homeless people.
What's the
Tenderloin?
What's the Tenderloin?
The Tenderloin is just basically Skid Row. It's just where all the heroin addicts and crack addicts go.
Why hookers there and stuff?
Tenderloin.
Wait, is that near where the Giants play?
No, the Giants play at Pac-Bell Park, which is right in the Embarcadero on the other side of the Bay Bridge.
That's really bad, right?
Yeah, it is actually.
Dude,
it's pretty much, I would say a meat packing district.
Oh, because I was in that area.
Yeah, it's actually
not on purpose, people. I threw my skates on one day and decided just to tool around, and I ended up near Candlestick Park. I was scared. It was really scary down there.
Ever just take a cab?
There's Candlestick Park, and that's Hunter's Point, which is pretty really rough. It's pretty much all housing projects there.
Yeah, I was really scared in that area.
Yeah, you actually, if you're white, you really don't want to go into that area.
Assless chaps means that somebody said, I want to fuck your ass, but those damn pants are too time-consuming, and he missed out. He goes, I'm going to invent something where my asshole is available whenever somebody wants it.
It's crazy up here. Everybody's lifestyle is just out of control. But I wanted to talk about the homeless population. One of the reasons why we have so many homeless people up here is because San Francisco gives the most money for homeless populations per month. They get like $475 a month. And all you got to do is go in and claim your check, and that's it.
Yeah, there you go.
Who wouldn't go there then?
And that's why a lot of people come to San Francisco, including young people. Even though this area that we live in up here is really it's an expensive area, and a lot of people, like Opie was saying, it's real chic just to walk around and just be homeless, even though they live in multi-million-dollar estates. Their parents do.
Yeah, my old college roommate explained that. He goes, half those young kids that look homeless, they're not. They're from really rich neighborhoods, and they're bored, and they come into the city just to fuck around and pretend they're homeless and grab enough money for whatever, beer and drugs and stuff.
Or they'll they're from Berkeley. They'll go to Berkeley and
have their causes that mean nothing because they're completely out of touch with what's going on.
Well,
yes, they do.
They got a bunch of assholes sitting in a fucking tree because they don't want to cut the tree down.
Yeah. Cut it down with them in it. I would love for them to do that someday. Yeah. Bunch of idiots in a plywood house in a tree to save it, and then just watch them scream as it crashes down to earth.
Well, that's funny you say that because I always think to myself, it'd be great if they say, okay, fine, we're not going to cut it down. As soon as they get out of the tree, they go and cut it down.
Yeah.
Why doesn't anyone just plain lie anymore?
I know. Hey, let's say thank you, sir. Chris Cox from XM81. The old joke is if you drop your wallet in San Francisco, you kick it to Oakland before you pick it up.
Oh, yes, of course, because if you bend over to pick it up,
thanks, guys.
You'll get one up
and you're wearing assless chaps.
Do you imagine it being an assless? First of all, you'd have nowhere to put your wallet in assless chaps because there's no back pocket because that could interfere with a cock being ramrodded into your ass without a second's notice. You have to I need a cock in my ass before my words are finished. And these goddamn, look at me, I gotta unbuckle and slide it down.
Pull down.
Who has time?
By that time, some other gentleman with his ass already out could have a cock up his ass, and I'm missing out.
How on the go is somebody where an ass fuck will be ruined by the fiddling with the belt buckle and zipper?
Well, you don't want to give anyone time to change their mind.
That's true, and realize what he's about to do.
Let's go to Fred in Nashville, Tennessee. Fred, what's up?
Hey, how you doing, guys?
Good.
Hello, Fred.
Hey, so here's what we got. In Nashville, they're trying to pass a bill right now that will outlaw feeding homeless people. Our population's not even that bad as far as homeless people go, but they're just getting... got a lot of conservatives in office, and they're ready to get that shit under control.
You know, I get a bad rap on this show because I jumped on one lousy homeless guy's cake, but I'm one of these guys that give money to the homeless. I feel like they need it for something. I love the people, I'm not going to give him money, he's going to just buy drugs with it. Fuck it.
They do.
Here's your money. Here's your money, do whatever the fuck you need to do. Maybe it'll prevent someone from getting hit over the head for their change.
With a cinder block or a cobblestone.
All right, sir.
Well, a lot of people in Nashville are also armed, too. So it's one of those big gunslinging states.
Of course they are.
God bless them.
As soon as you get south of, as soon as you get into Virginia, it's all guns.
God
guns
bless
for everybody.
the gun people.
All right, thank you, Fred.
Yep.
And we got this. Yeah, see, we got to solve this problem. I was discussing this with Don Wicklund yesterday.
Really?
Yeah, there's like...
What was he doing at the time? Emptying wastebaskets or scrubbing toilets?
Hello. Activision asked me to demonstrate their exciting new video game, Skiing. Pop the cartridge into your Atari video computer system and fly through downhill courses over moguls. A small boo-boo. Many slopes to challenge you. Try the slalom race. Shush to take pace.
Listen to the sound.
Voila. It's Skiing by Activision. So real you must have it. Snow kidding.
As real as his accent.
It's funny. Sonny Bono did that commercial.
That sound that you heard, by the way, that's the sound of you smashing into a tree.
Yeah, these are all video commercials, obviously. Here's one for Grand Prix.
You finally qualified for the classic, the Grand Prix. Grand Prix by Activision. A video racing game you play on your Atari video computer system. Every video racing game till now was a trial run for Grand Prix. Grand Prix puts the feel of a Formula Racer in your hands.
Sounds
the
like
sound
Jimmy's
and fury of a real race in your head. But don't get carried away. It's only a game. Or is it? Grand Prix by Activision.
Grand Prix. It's fucking. It's 4 different colors lined.
It's dicks with wheels.
Exactly what they are. Wheelcocks.
Wheelcocks.
Fucking toiling down the road.
Oh, how awful is that? What do you do?
It looks like
it's linear.
It's a top view. Also, you don't even get a first-person view of it.
No.
Who hangs in the roof and watches Grand Prix?
Yeah. Watch from...
Feel like God watching a car race.
What is it called again?
Grand Prix.
Yeah. Let's say hi to Greg in California. Greg, you're on the Opie and Anthony show.
Greg,
today, buddy.
Howdy.
Hi.
One of the best clubs in San Francisco ever. It changes venues. It's called Bondage A Go-Go.
Bondage
You get to hang out and watch live bondage acts upstairs in the club.
I am.
Nice.
That it?
Well, there was a guy in this entire PVC outfit, head to toe covered in PVC rubber, bunch of zippers. I figure that's a great way to enjoy your fantasies and remain completely anonymous.
So that's what you decided to do? Greg?
Greg,
are you talking about yourself?
You guys, your phones are terrible.
All right.
Our phones are terrible? Yeah.
Well, the volume's low. Somebody needs to turn it up on your end.
All right, we'll work on that. Thank you,
Mars.
Sir. Hey, we got, I got to tell you, we have a lot of people that stop by and say hi. And in between commercials during the other side of the show, Anthony and Jimmy ran off to meet Dr. Steve. And I'm thinking to myself, man, these guys never run off to meet anybody.
No.
But Dr. Steve is in-house, and you guys ran off to say hi to him.
Dr. Steve is legendary.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Who else can I call and ask chlamydia and hepatitis questions to? Is it normal when I piss that I have to fucking grab the little what are they called?
The towel rack?
No, it should be joke books and fucking read them before I start talking. Fucking cocksucker I am. How do I get paid to talk for a living and grab the? I can't pull pipes out of thin air. God, what a fucking... Hey, Dr. Steve, do you have any fucking talent pills you can prescribe for me? What a fucking asshole I am.
Well, we'll talk to Dr. Steve next. We got to take a break right now. I just found out because we got Mark Wahlberg calling right at 9:45. So we should break right now so we can get him on the phone after the break, okay?
Right.
So we'll do the Dr. Steve thing. We got a nice live audience today.
Yes, we do.
Not bad.
There they are.
Hanging out on the bleachers. We'll talk to them. Anybody have a medical question for Dr. Steve?
Anyone got a problem?
You want to hand out
something that itches?
Some paper and pens and see if they got something they want to anonymously ask Dr. Steve? Let's do that. Danny's working the crowd right now. So we'll do that. Also, we have the best of the 8-track porn so far.
So far?
Yeah, the best lines.
Oh, okay. I kind of wanted some new ones, but...
No, we got to, before we move on with the next segment...
we got to do a little recap.
These are the best lines uttered in the 8-track porn thing that we've been doing the last couple of weeks. Like the famous, what was the one, next time I'll eat your asshole out until your nose bleeds.
Until your nose bleeds.
So we got the best lines from the 8-track porn. We'll do that after the break as well. It's Opie and Anthony and Jim Norton on HBO tomorrow night.
Yeah.
From Stinko Records, it's the new collection of covers from America's favorite derelict.
I'm the original Golden Bond.
Tippy Tom, Regurgitated.
Tom Jones. It's not unusual to be in love without one.
He's drunk, smells like feet.
It's not unusual.
And he's forgotten most of the lyrics. Tippy Tom, Regurgitated. Choose up your favorite pop hits.
She's a lady. Whoa, 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 she's a lady.
And spews them back out, dirtier, grittier, and stinkier than farts and old beer.
But the lady is mine. Or something like that.
From your favorite haunting melodies.
Riders on the storm. Something like that.
To your most cherished classic rock cuts.
Come on, baby, light my fire.
Tippy Tom hunkers down and craps all over him and refuses to wipe.
Trying to set the night on fire!
And if you act now, you'll receive Tippy Tom's tribute to the town he calls home.
I've been stuck on Frank Sinatra. Start spreading the news.
It's Old Blue Eyes.
I'm leaving today.
Meets Old Crusty Eyes.
I'm gonna be a part of it. New York, New York.
It's a sappy salute to the city that broke his spirit, crushed his dreams, and left him blowing strange men for cheap wine in the Port Authority bus terminal.
If I can make it here, I can make it.
Tippy Tom.
Anywhere.
Regurgitated.
It's up to you, New York. New York. That's my vote.
Wrapped in a special carrying case, brown in the back, yellow in the front, just like Tom's underwear. Call 1-800-NO-T-CELL right now for your copy of Tippy Tom, Regurgitated.
Any more requests?
It's the Opie and Anthony Show. Opie and Anthony.
We're back with the Opie and Anthony Show. On the phone, Mark Wahlberg.
What's up, guys?
Hey, Mark,
buddy.
how are you, buddy?
How's it going? I like that music.
Yeah, I'm sorry. We gotta make a whole show out of this whole
Come
thing.
back like it's radio, you know.
Yeah, as long as it wasn't good vibrations, it's all good.
Oh yeah, there you go. What you
How
got?
you guys doing?
I'm sure you're still proud of your body of work.
Yeah.
Even though, you know, it's...
Well, that one's still going on, too, and making you some righteous bucks.
Do you hate when you hear it, like if you're in a club or something, or it doesn't bother you?
No, it's fine. But usually I know if I go somewhere, they purposely play it to see if it'll get a rise out.
Just to screw with you.
You know, I just wanted to get away from it enough to be taken seriously as an actor, and as soon as I accomplish that, it's all good.
Dude, that's a real compliment to your acting, is you were able to actually overcome
your past and what you did musically. Not that it was bad or anything, but it was obviously it's dated now. You know, it's one of those things where you look back and go, kind of, oh, that was a cute little time of life. But you know, your acting is really overshadowed anything that you've done in the past. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, well, I appreciate that. That's why, you know, it certainly doesn't bother me.
Dude, you have a really interesting career. I mean, from singing, everything he does just attracts chicks, to a Calvin Klein model, to, like, you know, just one of the most respected actors. I mean, do you, like, get sick and tired of women throwing themselves at you?
No, it hasn't happened in quite a while. You know, I got 2 kids now.
Oh, are you responsible?
I'm in a happy relationship, but it's not a bad thing.
Mark, I got to ask you.
Works for the job.
We're all Boogie Night fans. I thought you were... One of my favorite things in that was the way, like, because you can obviously sing. So to hear you singing badly and making it look like you could was I thought, one of my favorite parts. But the prosthetic at the end, when they gave you that, did you go, look, can I just wear this for a few days?
No, I didn't want to wear it because it's so uncomfortable. It doesn't have, like, a contraption that allows you to go to the bathroom or anything, but certainly wanted to keep it. I got to keep it like that Homie the Clown pillow, you know, if you have to slap somebody.
Just keep it on the mantle.
It was uncomfortable because...
Stacey, you crazy. This is a hot commodity. People will steal that thing.
The chicks, I mean, obviously, I mean, it sounds silly, but as a guy, I'm watching that and I'm going, like, it'd be embarrassing because, like, you're showing that at the end of the movie. So obviously, girls, you know, because women, like, don't understand that it's not real, you know.
It's just a movie.
Yeah, and they're going to wind up being like, what the fuck? Where did it go?
Yeah, they respect it, but, you know, I'm doing okay.
Did you read that script thinking it was what it was, or going like, wow, am I doing porno?
You know, it was a fascinating story.
Yeah.
You know, it was at a time where Showgirls had just come out, too, so it was like, oh, man, this can either be really good or really bad. But, you know, the more people started to commit, like Julianne Moore and William H. Macy and Philip Hoffman, John C. Reilly, you were like, how can this be bad with all these really talented people?
Yeah, it was one of those movies that still holds up. I mean, if that's on, it's one of those movies that you just leave on.
I'm not a big fan of watching myself either, but that movie is so well made.
It's because, yeah, like you said, everybody in it was really good. William H. Macy is amazing to watch in anything he's in.
Yeah, you get Don Cheadle. I mean, the list really goes on and on.
And I heard Burt Reynolds, when he did that, like, didn't realize at first what a great movie he had just done. It was kind of pissed off at his agent or whatever. And then I guess once he realized, like, he was nominated.
No, it wasn't until he got nominated for Academy Award that he tried to change his tune. When he saw the movie, he fired his agent.
Oh, Jesus.
He saw the movie and actually thought it was bad. He thought it was racist and homophobic and this, that, and you know, he was the biggest star in the world for a decade, and to have to say lines like "put it in her A" or
yeah, it's true. But he just had to do that laugh and smirk into the camera.
When he got nominated for Academy Award, he would try to say, "Oh, I love this film. It's such a great experience."
Him and Hal Needham just had to make jokes for the outtake reel.
Yeah, I mean, what's the matter? Dom DeLuise chuckling wasn't in this one. To me, this was one of the. I mean, Longest Yard's a great flick, and he's done some great movies. But I mean, not in many years has he done something. This, like that scene with you and him at the end, where you come back and you say you're sorry. I mean, that was fantastic. Reynolds hasn't had a moment like that in years.
Yeah, but he also turned down, while he was at the height of his career, some of the best movies that have been made.
What did he turn down?
He turned down, like, Terms of Endearment. It was just one great role after another.
Why? Did he think that wouldn't go anywhere? Was that the Nicholson role he turned down?
Yep. I think he went on to do something like...
Stroker Ace?
Yeah, Stroker Ace Part 2 or something like that.
Something like that. What about, how did you feel about Planet of the Apes, the remake, or the, whatever they called it, interpretation? Yeah, reimagining.
I thought it was bad, but, an opportunity to work with Tim Burton, you don't really know what you're going to get.
Yeah, and it got hyped so much, and everyone was so familiar with the original. Like, I liked it. I just was a little confused at the end, and I think that kind of gets people when they can't just wrap something up at the end and walk out of the theater.
Exactly. And when the original came out, I mean, the social climate was totally different.
Yeah.
It had so much to say, and this one was really just to entertain. But they didn't spend the time which you need to get the script where it's got to be.
Hey, the apes looked
great.
great.
We haven't done the Italian Job sequel. We don't want to make it just to make it.
Right.
We really like the first one, and we want to make it better than the first.
Yeah, goddamn, I forgot you were in that
Italian Job too.
Jeez, that was a good one.
His resume is amazing.
Do you ever look back on something like as an actor, and you look back on it and you go, shit, like I wish I would have done that better, or any role you've done? Because I ask musicians that too, if they ever look back on a song and say, I wish I would have done that one differently. Is there anything you look back on and you go, I wish I was better in that one?
Yeah, all you can really do, because it's a hard thing when you're talking about the how you feel about an overall film, as opposed to just doing your performance and being prepared and being in each moment. Especially when you're shooting all over the place, you just kind of hope that it's all going to come together. But it is really difficult to make a good movie. So you got to start out with the material, and hope everything else comes together.
Are you competitive at all with your brother?
Satellite radio.
In sports, we are.
Yeah, not in like roles. It's like, hey, dude, you see the accolades I got, and
no,
nothing like that.
I mean, I started acting before him. I always kind of considered it my niche. But he's very good.
Welcome.
Yeah.
And welcome to
You never worked with him in
to the town he calls home.
You never worked with him in a movie?
Regurgitated.
We hope to.
Well, let me ask you, you worked with Scorsese and Nicholson. I mean, is there anybody who you've been kind of intimidated to work with? I mean, because there's guys that you'll wind up working with that were probably legends before you started. And is there anyone that you're on the set with that kind of made you feel uncomfortable or nervous?
No, when you work with talent like that, it really it elevates you. So I jump at the opportunity to work with talented people. It's when you're working with somebody who's inexperienced, first-time director, situations like that, actors, like rappers trying to be actors, that kind of thing.
Hey, that Method Man is very good. Credit where it's due.
Yeah.
What was I
was kidding.
Yeah.
What was your favorite movie to do, Mark?
Probably the M. Night Shyamalan, the one I just finished.
Yeah.
Good seg. I like this guy, huh? We Own the Night, which starts today. Getting good reviews, by the way.
Yeah.
And what's the movie about?
Huh?
What is it about?
We Own the Night?
Yeah.
Well, it's basically about two brothers and their relationship, their strained relationship. I play a cop who followed in my father's footsteps, and Joaquin is kind of the rebel of the family who runs this nightclub, and now we're investigating these Russian drug dealers who are operating out of his nightclub. And we kind of ask him nicely to help, and he not only refuses, he makes it difficult, and so we end up going at it. And it's a very, very well done drama.
Who's
But
Duvall
it's really
play?
about the relationship between the family and the tension.
Does Duvall play your dad?
Yeah. Yeah,
God
Duvall
damn.
plays my dad.
How's it to work with him? That's like, that would freak me out, man.
Did he? Is there any
He's
point?
the nicest guy in the world.
Yeah.
All he does is talk about westerns and barbecuing.
And he likes to tango too. You should talk about tangoing. Robert Duvall loves to tango.
Oh, I know. I tangoed in a movie years back, so he wanted to see what I had.
Are you serious?
Check out your tango chops.
Yeah, I wasn't into all that. I told him it's not that kind of role.
As a guy, if Duvall told me to tango, I probably would just to do it.
Put your rose in you put the rose in your teeth and tango.
Whatever his intentions were.
Yeah.
You I was going to ask you another question too. Shit. Oh, you know what I loved also in The Departed? I thought was very underrated in it. I mean, you and Matt Damon were obviously fantastic, and Nicholson was great. But how great was Martin Sheen at just making like a regular guy interesting?
Martin Sheen was great. Martin Sheen has always been fantastic. He originally wasn't cast in that role.
No?
It was an Irish actor named Jerry McSorley, who's been in a bunch of movies. You'd recognize him if you saw him. He worked on the movie for 3 weeks and then was replaced by Martin Sheen.
Was it like a scheduling thing, quote unquote, like Harvey Keitel in Apocalypse Now, or was he just not doing a good job?
The director didn't like your performance.
Oh, wow.
Ooh, that'll hurt.
Yeah, when Martin Scorsese says, "Beat it, you stink."
Yeah, he did. It didn't go over too well. But it's tough because when you're, they're spending $100 million to make a movie, and you're on the set, and what you're doing is not kind of what the director had envisioned. It's a problem.
Well, you dropped out of you were the remake of Ocean's 11. You were supposed to be, and you were replaced by Matt. Now, was that your choice?
Yes.
I can't see them booting you out of a movie. What happened? You didn't like it, or did you have something else you wanted to do?
What happened was I had just done 2 movies with George, and I had the opportunity to work with a couple of other filmmakers and kind of go out there on my own. And if they would have waited for me, then I would have done that film as well. But with everybody else's schedule, it just wasn't going to work. And I was able to go on and do Italian Job and my own heist things, and
By the way,
I don't regret it by any means.
There's a little confusion when you said when we asked you your favorite movie that you made. You said the one I just did. That's The Happening. That comes out next year, right?
Yes.
Yeah. All right. Not to be confused with We Own the Night, which comes out
No, I didn't say
today.
it was my favorite film because I haven't seen it yet, but it was my favorite working experience.
Yeah. Okay. There was a little confusion there. I just want to clear that up.
Sorry about that.
But the movie you would just explain comes out today. We Own the Night.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
With
Thank you.
Duvall and Joaquin Phoenix. How is Joaquin Phoenix? Because he's got this reputation of like hanging up on reporters. Is he like a temperamental like method actor?
He's crazy, but I love him to death. I mean, one day he's completely serious, or 1 minute he's completely serious, and then the next minute you can't get him to be serious at all.
So he's kind of like an unpredictable, typical, really good psycho actor.
Yeah, exactly. But I love
bipolar disorder. I think
he's a super sweet guy. So,
do you ever just kind of goof on Donnie a little about the new kids thing?
A little bit.
Yeah, I mean, as a brother, because I know I got an older brother. And
well, he tries to goof on me every time.
Yeah, I that's what brothers do. They kind of goof on each other.
I was doing an interview earlier, and I talked about why I didn't want to be involved in the new kids, and I said creatively it wasn't really where I wanted to go. And then so he talked to them after, and he started bagging on me, talking about creatively. Who knows what creativity is at 13 years old? So I said, okay, well, I won't water it down next time. I didn't want to look like a pussy, getting beat up in my neighborhood because of running around, dressing up like Michael Jackson. I wanted to be a little more edgy than that. But no, we love each other. We had a great time working together, and he's doing great as an actor. Hopefully we'll get to work together.
Yeah, that's cool, man, because I know brothers can really stick it to each other, and both of you got a little bit of fuel there, and but you could be really proud of what you're doing now, man. It's amazing.
Yeah, I used to try to beat the crap out of my brothers at Christmas time, even as recently as 2 years ago. I was like, what are you doing? Your kids are here, their kids are here.
Yeah, right.
But, it was a good, 16, 17 years where I got tortured by everybody.
I don't doubt it, man. Yeah.
But you delivered the words "hello" exactly.
Oh, hold on.
One of our favorite clips. Here it is.
We play it all the time.
Hello, exactly.
I love that one.
How perfect is that?
He was so adamant about that whole situation and the music, and we goddamn love that movie.
The music, Bert? Yeah. To get a record deal because their stuff is that good.
It's fantastic,
dude. These two, just the magic that's on those tapes. When he said the magic is ours, just great, man. You're really a great actor.
Fantastic.
That's just commitment. You just gotta believe and hope that the audience will be on board with you.
Well, they're telling us you have to go there, Mark.
But the movie is with Joaquin Phoenix and Robert Duvall and yourself, of course. We Own the Night. It does start today. And, man, we're glad you called in. We're all fans, and we love your stuff.
The movie is that good.
Yeah. Hey, Mark, if you're ever in New York, man, feel free to drop in. We'd love to have you, in studio.
I appreciate that, guy.
All right, cool.
Oh, that means no.
Yeah, that's
no.
I'm too big a star. Damn it.
Right now, so.
Yeah, all right.
We'll tango.
Hanging out with the kids.
All right, thanks a lot, man.
I tried.
No, that's
nothing.
fine.
Wow, I tried get him in. It's like, nah, okay.
That was cool.
And then the publicist just hits the hang up button.
You see that?
Immediately.
That wasn't Mark Wahlberg.
No.
That was the publicist.
I did a bunch of phoners yesterday. I had somebody from HBO on with me, and she was very polite. She didn't hang up on anybody like that, but that's
click. It's like, okay, take it over. Click.
Jimmy,
publicist. Yuck.
Of course, talking about HBO tomorrow night.
I
want to make sure we have the word out there for everybody.
Yeah, and the DVD is
finally here. And then cool.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, you want to bring in Dr. Steve?
I certainly do.
Dr. Steve's doing a show on 202 tomorrow night. He's teaming up with what? Big Kev? Like Big Kev's doing an hour, and then Dr. Steve's doing an hour?
Yeah.
Is that it? Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. Take the noisy chair. I love how the wheels on these chairs just go round and round. They're very noisy on the wooden floor.
What's up, Dr. Steve?
Hello.
I'm just going to do this the whole segment.
I love this.
You guys...
it's like a Ouija board.
Chair. Yeah. Oh. Uh-oh. Yeah, we're all doing it. This is radio? What the hell?
Yeah, this is compelling radio.
Yeah, do this on your show.
Yeah.
We're the pros. We're showing you how to do it. Just move your chair around a lot.
You are the professionals.
It's a time waster. Well, you got a nice set of pipes, though, for the air.
Thanks.
I think you got a good radio voice.
Thank you, my friend.
Dr. Steve, whose greatest quality is that he can keep a secret.
He's got secrets on every single person in studio.
I've got files on everyone in the studio.
He could write a book.
Yes.
I'm sure.
He already has. Not about us, but he's really
I mean, a one with, very unethical book about people because he's supposed to be confidential.
That's right.
So what is your stupid radio show going to be about?
Jesus. Well, the stupid radio show is called Weird Medicine.
Weird Medicine, okay.
We're doing it at 10:30 on Saturday on the Saturday Night
Is it going to be better than Than and Sam?
That's hard to say. I've never actually heard Than and Sam.
Oh, God.
I actually never heard Than and Sam.
But I have
Weird Medicine with Dr. Studi.
Will it be better than the musical Adventure Hour?
Yeah,
that's pretty good. Definitely.
Explain further, though. Weird Medicine, what do you mean?
Well, we're going to...
rubbing shit on your skin and stuff?
Rubbing shit on your skin? What?
I think the average... I've seen your fans.
Yeah.
And
we've seen our fans.
So you're going to do a weight loss show.
I think that health isn't always the number one priority.
True.
With some of your fans. So we're going to work on that a little bit. And we're going to we may do some weight loss. I've actually got a segment on why being fat can save your life. So that might be encouraging for some of your listeners.
Now, wait, how does that begin fun? Like, if you get hit by a
Boring.
bus.
Would you be nice to Dr.
Being
Steve?
fat can save your life. I would like to know, could you give a hint as to how?
Well, I was going to save it for the show. But
that's true. It's a tease.
Have you done radio in the past? You got good mic technique. You got the good voice.
It doesn't count what I did. I did college radio 30 years ago.
College radio 30 years ago.
We need him to cut some stuff for us.
He's a prescription for good radio.
That's right.
That's what I like to say. That's something some hack like PD would come up with. Why don't we say he's your prescription?
The doctor is in 6 to 10.
Shut up.
Well, we got people calling in with their weird shit already. We got Jason in Jersey. But this is the show you're going to do tomorrow night, right?
Right.
But might as well do it now when people are actually listening.
in the
Jason, Jason, what's up?
Hey, fellas, how you doing?
Hey. Thanks, Danny, for looking for that. Yes,
Dr.
Jason.
Steve, I have a serious question for you. I'm not making a bit. Sometimes when I'm taking a dump, I'll come. I'll ejaculate. I won't be hard or anything. Steam will come out.
Excuse me, right there. Stop. No disrespect, sir. I don't even need the doctor. I know what your problem is. You're German.
Wow.
Seriously, is that a problem?
Why would it be a problem?
It depends on where you live.
Yeah, it depends on how many times you're moving your bowels every day.
Yeah.
But no, it doesn't happen.
all over the place.
It happens every once in a while.
Dr. Steve, if I may?
Yes.
I believe this has to do with his prostate being stimulated as he is defecating.
You stole my thunder, Anthony.
I just want to see if I can compete with the doctor, with the good doctor.
Absolutely. A urologist can actually induce ejaculation by sticking their finger up your rear end and massaging your prostate.
Sure, don't have to tell me.
Yeah. And why wouldn't they?
I've made him have to change that wax paper on the counter quite a few times.
Oh, wait. Are you one of those doctors that have to stick the fingers up the poop chute?
I have done that.
Oh,
yes.
my God. Could you do one of those today?
Absolutely.
Dude.
Rubber gloves.
I ain't
rubber gloves.
joking.
I know you're not.
Look at him, rubber gloves.
Where's
I've
Pat?
left from Tennessee.
Where's
Watches in there.
Pat Duffy? Let's see how great Pat Duffy really is.
Oh, my God.
It's an actual physical. Where's Pat
It would
Duffy?
be a physical.
You would actually do this right now?
What are you feeling for?
He's a doctor.
Sure.
He's a real doctor. Yeah.
Well, actually, I can't practice in the state of New York.
You're not practicing. You just feel you're being silly.
What do you feel for in a prostate? When you stick your finger up there, you're obviously feeling through the intestine or the lower, the rectum.
Right.
What are you feeling for when you feel a prostate?
Well, what the trick is that you feel a bunch of normal prostates.
Sorry. I'm amazing, man.
Every day in and day out, and then you start to recognize the abnormal prostate.
Because you got to do this pretty quickly, I noticed.
Yep.
Like, you can't be sitting there for a while with your finger up some guy's ass going, I don't know, let me check this side and that.
Unless you're my doctor.
You go in.
Fuck.
So you go in pretty quick.
Pretty quick.
Give a little feel.
Right to left, left to right, up and down.
And what does it feel like?
It's like a rubbery walnut.
A rubbery walnut, about
Right.
the size of a walnut.
About the size of the walnut.
It's supposed to be anyway, and rubbery. And then what would they feel? Is that like maybe bumpy isn't good? Obviously,
Right, bumpy is not
swollen.
good. Enlarged is not good.
Would it be hard if it was cancerous or something?
Sometimes it could be woody.
Woody.
Yeah.
Hey,
wow.
I have a
okay.
medical question for Dr. Steve.
All right.
And this has been bugging me. I have at times the inside of my ear itches.
Yes.
Like everyone gets an itchy ear, but I mean a lot.
Yeah.
And I'm terrified that it's because there's cancer knitting itself through my skull.
Wow. Usually cancer wouldn't just itch. But the thing to do is, I know you have a doctor. Have them look in there. If they don't see anything, a little cortisone on they actually make a cortisone eardrop that you can drop in your ear, and that'll get rid of it.
You think so?
Absolutely.
You don't think it's anything serious?
Is it seasonal?
I don't know.
Is it worse in the spring and fall?
I don't know. It's been happening, but not for that long.
You're very waxy.
Could it be waxy?
Are you waxy?
You're a bit
I don't
waxy.
think
If you're
so.
waxy.
Do you notice a
Now,
lot of
using
earwax?
an ear kit. You could buy a little ear kit at Dwayne Reed. It's called a murine ear kit, and you can lavage out your ear with this solution. And then if it's wax, that'll get rid of it.
You don't think it's anything serious?
I don't think so, but I'd have to.
Hey,
look in
those
your ear
kits
to
that
say.
you find for cleaning out your ear, that's something that's worthwhile to do.
Yeah, it's a lot better than shoving
Isn't it-
Q-tips in your ear.
Yeah, because you're just packing the
exactly.
the peanut butter.
Right.
See, I don't like the Q-tip thing. It gives me the heebie-jeebies.
Yeah.
So I get out of the shower. I take a piece of tissue.
Yeah.
I kind of roll it up a little so it's bigger than a Q-tip, but not shove it in there so all the wax gets pushed back. But just kind of let it dab in there, and sometimes you pull out a little surprise.
Yeah.
It's nice.
Well,
put it on a Ritz cracker.
Oh yeah,
Jelly.
delicious.
I'm not being a douche to you, am I?
No,
All right.
absolutely not.
See?
You're my little pal.
I'm being called a fuckhead.
Are you serious?
Oh. Because I'm like...
Well, because you did the boring
it says, hey,
thing.
Opie,
I
stop being a
expected that.
fuckhead to Dr.
Probably,
Steve,
yeah.
you douche. This is how we show love on this show.
Exactly.
Is it?
We love Dr. Steve.
Yeah.
Hey, cue his music. Oh, my God.
What? Oh,
I thought that was the
his
joke,
deep
that there wasn't
voice.
any.
No.
Okay, I got it.
His name is Pat Duffy. There he is.
Actually, I got a comment here. He sounds like Adam West.
Adam West?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Batman.
But
The
he does.
original Batman.
Catwoman.
He does impressions while he's got a finger in your ass.
That's right. He does these impersonations, and if you're not coming from the prostate route, you think it was the real people.
You know what? I think for the first time, I'm going to listen to 202 on a Saturday night.
Yeah.
All right.
Sorry, Tim.
Lightsaber noises and everything. There's a light. Oh, my God. Pat Duffy's a douche.
His name is Pat Duffy. Sit down. I think we finally found something you will not do for the radio show.
Oh, he will.
Let's see. Let's think about this. He had Pat from Menaki puke all over his face. He was the recipient of the Baby Bird, the famous Baby Bird video. What else have you done? You, the stapler to your forehead where you had to go to the hospital. That was terrific.
Right.
Also, brushing your teeth with dog shit.
Yes.
Let's not forget. Anything else?
I think that's it.
Well, you also brought us some bad radio that we exploited yesterday.
Right. I also smelled Sandy Kane's vagina and butthole.
That's right.
As well.
Yeah.
Well, then this will be a piece of cake.
You're a trooper.
Would you take a prostate exam from Dr. Steve live on our show? We want to educate our fans today.
He's a real doctor.
He's a real doctor.
He's not going to do anything stupid. He's a real doctor.
In the name of health, I will.
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't want to, though.
Let me tell you.
I really don't.
Most people don't want to.
For the first time, Pat has said, I don't want to.
Yeah.
And if you guys don't have a rubber glove,
Oh, we do.
Oh, no, we have plenty of rubber
We
gloves.
have KY and everything.
They're fingerless, though, for working out.
Yeah, the rubber gloves are in supply. Do we have any KY?
Yeah.
I'm sure you do.
We need KY. When something, when I go to my general practitioner and I have my yearly physical exam, and he goes through everything, and why does he save that for last?
Well, you save the best for last.
You save the best for last because when he leaves the office, because he's doing other stuff, and I look at the sheet, and it's like a checklist of everything he's done, and he checks the ears and the nose and for hernia and this, that, the other thing, and then it's like I see it there, prostate. I see it with the little thing not checked yet, and I just sit there thinking, when is he going to get to this goodness?
Well, Two things. People always remember the last thing that they saw, and you want to save the most invasive thing for last.
Do you? Yeah.
Yeah, because once you've stuck your finger up somebody's rear end, you're not going back and looking down their throat.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's probably true. Yeah, that would make you feel a little odd.
Yeah.
I don't like the drive home after that. My doctor uses a lot of KY, which I do appreciate.
Yeah.
The less friction, the better. But when I'm driving home, I just feel like I should be driving to the hospital for a rape kit. Because I'm all squishy in the seat.
He's got squishy pants.
It's squishy, and then I got to take a shower immediately. And when you take your underwear off, there's just a line of KY there. And next time the doctor, assless chaps. I'm going with assless chaps to the doctor so he can just right away do it, and I'll leave it on the upholstery.
Yeah, I don't understand Opie's doctor walking out of the room with the shit on his finger.
Yeah, shouldn't the thing that he wipes it on be right there?
It's all over the office by the time.
Well, he had the finger up in the air, and he was going to the lab with. Going
to the lab. He's grabbing a few cookies on the way there.
Hey,
you just put it on a card and you put a little developer on it, and it's done.
Yeah. We have to thank one of our fine advertisers.
What is this?
This is Juicy Lube.
But what is Juicy Lube?
This is wild cherry lube that will be put on Dr. Steve's finger.
Wow.
Pat Duffy's prostate exam.
I'm putting on 2 gloves.
Yeah, put on 2 gloves. It's Pat Duffy, for God's sake.
Pat, how are we going to do this? Because none of us want to see your anus.
We have to see his anus.
We can do a side. Now, from my own experience, what is done is you have to lean over something.
Yeah, you got to do the.
So the back of that couch, the back of the couch you're sitting on looks a pretty good height for you to lean over
and hide
and get the old exam.
I don't want to do this. I'm sorry, Pat.
You don't want to. We all have to do things we don't want to do.
I've
Pat
done
Duffy.
more than my fair share.
Have you?
Eric hasn't.
What have you done for us lately?
I gave you that.
That's the theme of our show.
And by lately, we always mean today.
Oh, today, right.
Once the show's over, brand new show tomorrow, and you got to perform.
Anyone else lowering their voice because Dr. Steve's in the studio?
He's going to get a gig from this because of the voice.
I just want to talk like Dr. Steve.
Yeah.
Well,
I would love to see Dr. Steve get a radio gig.
I know.
Can you do more Adam West?
Because he's got knowledge and he's a funny guy. Yeah. So it's like, it's a good combination. Usually you get doctors on the air and they're doctors.
Yeah.
But, you're a funny guy. Got a good voice.
Did you ever have anybody, honestly, did you ever have anybody shoot while you were doing prostate?
No, you can do that on purpose.
That's a funny joke
really
to play.
Work,
yeah. You actually don't have an orgasm. It's just fluid comes out of the end of your schlong.
Really?
Yeah. So it's not a fun thing for anybody.
That must be great.
Sometimes you need to get prostatic fluid, and so you'll do that, and you put it on a slide, and you go look at it under the microscope.
Like a dick sneeze.
Semen?
Can you please do that to Pat Duffy?
Prostatic fluid. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, Pat.
A lot of people don't realize that that whole lovely milkshake is mixed up right there as it's coming out.
That's right.
Separate ingredients and just mix them right up. It's made fresh every batch.
Looks like they're still on mash.
Hey, can we have Pat put on assless chaps for this?
Do we have them?
If we have assless chaps in here, I'm quitting.
Well, it's the Opie and Anthony assless chaps. We're going to put them to market soon.
Does Steve have them? Yes, I'll get mine. They make me a little big.
I know. Also, Steve started
I wore
running
them when I was in a foundry.
I said that, and Steve started running for the door. I'm like, what?
I was running for the mic.
When I performed Pendulum, I would wear them.
It's true.
Exactly. He gets so disgusted. I love him.
Hey, Pat, would your girlfriend run over here so we could do this in front of her?
I'm sure she would.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm really not into doing this anymore.
Don't you understand? It's actually for health reasons.
No, the only thing I'm legitimate. Well, I'm making it okay in my head is the fact that I don't have health insurance, so I probably have to get it done anyway. Eventually.
With your luck, you don't have health insurance. He'll find something wrong,
right? But
and you'll just have to die.
But I feel like by about 2 PM, I'm going to be in the fetal position, crying in my bed.
Yeah. The first time. Would this be the first time you've ever gotten this type of exam?
Yeah, I'm very nervous.
See, the first time you do feel a little degraded, a little.
And how old are you?
22.
Oh my God! You should have had this done 10 years ago.
Absolutely.
10 years.
Now you know what, he's right.
I have a little story about when I was 7 years old. I was little.
It's about time. Hold on a minute. Finally, it's going to explain everything.
No,
Somebody
this doesn't
with a German
explain anything. It was a German woman. It was Dr. Fuchs. who practiced in East Northport. I was little 7-year-old Anthony, and I was over my grandma's house. And my stomach hurt so bad, and I was all bloated. Little Anthony was constipated at 7. I think I used to swallow gum with a G. And I was a little bound up.
Oh, don't worry.
I didn't even want anybody going with that joke.
You know what? With a quick edit?
Yeah, I know.
Did you just say you swallow cum? Edit that together. Thank you.
So it was determined by taking me to Dr. Fuchs that little Anthony was constipated. So I didn't know... when I had been constipated prior, Mommy would give me a little spoonful of something and it would go away. But this, I guess, was so bad that they put a what is that?
Fist?
A fist up my ass. Suppository. They put a suppository up my ass at 7 years old. And I was horrified. Dr. Fuchs lays me down, and she had the German accent. I think she was like World War II escapee, and just shoved a suppository up my ass, and I didn't know what was going on. I'm kicking. I was like, and I remember that vividly. I keep searching for that again in life.
Impacted boy duties.
And then back to Grandma's house, where I made the biggest shit a 7-year-old has ever made. It looked like the Hindenburg inside the toilet. It was giant. I was amazed at the size of this shit.
I knew we would eventually get to Poopy Castle talk. Finally.
Yeah, you got to go there.
Poopy Castle.
But that was first time any doctor had fiddled around with that area. But it wasn't that far. It's a little suppository. But now he's had nothing.
I got to interrupt because hold on to your hats, kids. It's Pat Duffy's father. Pat's dad, what's up?
He's got health insurance. Damn it, I paid for the staple bill.
He's got health insurance.
So Pat's dad is the health insurance?
That's me.
All right. Well, you better hope his prostate's good.
The only thing he still owes, he owes St. Luke $75 for the copay still.
All right, well, we'll pay that.
I think I'm already late on the Empire now or what?
Yeah, he's building the Empire. He's sitting there with his,
this is part of the
with
Empire.
his Darth Vader helmet on, and he's going to be bottomless in a few minutes.
And then I'll work my way up to get the family discount on the $14.95 every 3 months for this radio, or what?
Yeah, we need to get you a cheaper radio there, sir.
I got the rowdy still, whatever that means.
The rowdy,
retard.
I'm rowdy. He's got a hyperactive XM.
What do you want, Jimmy? What do you want?
Here's what we're going to do.
Yeah.
Pat, you are going to go behind that couch, right? You're going to lean over it. And the good doctor will also be behind the couch. That way...
Well, we should move the couch forward.
Yeah, we move the couch forward a little bit, of course. But that way you're bent over in the right position. Things are blocked for the audience who may be offended by such a thing. And we get a nice side view so we don't have to look at, actual. Because, let me tell you something. It's not going to be the finger going in the ass. That's not going to be the show. Pat Duffy's face is going to be the show. So let's remember that.
All right, let's get the Pal Talk camera set. His girlfriend is on her way from the other joint.
I want the Pat Duffy face cam.
And Dr. Steve is doing a show on this channel tomorrow night. What time, Dr. Steve?
10:30 p.m.
Weird
Eastern
Medicine.
Time.
And we gave him some Juicy Lube wild cherry flavor to put on his finger.
Dr. Steve is pretty much our personal friend and physician. Technically, but I'll call to Steve and ask him questions. And he's a medical advisor, and I trust his judgment. He's been 100% so far. He's a real deal.
He helps me with my. All right, I'll admit it. He helps me with my swamp lip every once in a while.
This almost sounds like what Mr. Exxon does to us. I gotta go, boy.
Cool reference stuff. God damn it.
What did he say? I didn't hear him.
Something that no one in here knows anything about, or the two countries he's fucking talking to.
Hey, Patrick. Hey, McGillicuddy. Have fun. Bye.
I will. Hey, Dad, I'm going to get a finger in my ass. How's that feel?
Oh, wow. Yeah, I think you found your radio partner. You should do a radio show with your dad. I'd listen to that. You two just going at it for 3 hours a day.
It moves around there, Steve. You don't have to move it.
Closer.
I was trying to focus in on Pat Duffy, and Steve is moving the camera as I'm using the remote control to move it.
What's the ETA on Pat Duffy's girlfriend?
She's getting on her way now. So.
Yeah, Travis is meeting her downstairs.
All right, and then she'll have to go through the 20 minutes of paperwork just to watch.
5's a good shot.
As long as we'll keep her quiet.
Should we take a quick break and then we'll do this next?
Sure, if you want to do that.
We can do that. Dr. Steve tomorrow night. Big Kev, you're doing your geek thing tomorrow as well?
9 to 10:30.
9 to 10:30. Big Kev's Big Kev Geeks. What is it?
Big Kev Geek Stuff.
Big Kev's Geek Stuff.
All right. I was close.
Big Kev responsible for bringing Kevin Smith to this program.
Yes, our good pal.
Who hopefully will get us Ben Affleck.
And then that leads to President Bush.
Really?
Oh, yeah. You'll say.
I just want to say Benifer.
Oh. All right, so we're going to prepare the studio for the Pal Talkers and for the radio audience and for the live studio audience. We have that mic out there?
Yeah.
Of course not.
Oh,
why would we?
Take two on that. And we have a fine live studio audience.
Oh, there they go.
Yeah. Wow, yeah, great.
Look how nervous Pat Duffy is.
Pat, what's
Holy
wrong?
shit, Pat. You are really nervous.
No, I'm just thinking about the after effects of this.
After effects?
What's that?
Like, just the psychological...
You might have liked it.
The psychological factor of it.
The zip code changed to the West Coast.
It's not like we're getting somebody like Danny to bend you over and do something to you.
True.
This is a person with the knowledge that is needed to make sure you're healthy in that area. And there's no problem. You do feel a bit silly afterwards. I will say that.
And a bit squishy.
Just keep telling yourself, it's okay, it's a professional.
Pat, I had this done because I had strep throat, so don't worry.
Which is a little weird.
I know people think that's really like a joke. It really isn't.
That's hot.
I went in for strep throat, and I got a finger up my ass. Where's my
good. I hope it's gone.
I just have to say one thing. That has been in my head ever since you played it.
We got to add it to
I
this
remember when
machine,
that came out.
I did too.
Like, and it was just the first time I heard it, I was like, this is the worst thing. It's not funny. The guy doesn't sound like
awful.
the Duke. Oh, maybe the Duke should have been checked. See, if Dr. Steve would have checked the Duke out, perhaps he would have found something in that colon.
It's true.
All that meat that he...
Hey, does Dr. Steve have big digits or what?
Yeah, I can span an octave.
Can
and
you
a
use the
third
thumb?
on the- Oh.
You can span an octave?
Span an octave and a third, so yeah, I've got pretty long hands. So.
I hope it comes out all shitty, man. I will laugh my
Have
ass
you
off.
had that?
Oh, yeah.
Now, Dr. Steve,
that's the point.
I have to ask you something because we've had this conversation before. Before I go to the doctor for my checkup, I will go home and completely shower and get very clean everywhere to go to the doctor. Opie says this is silly to do. And that I'm trying to, like, impress the doctor. And I say, no, it's just common courtesy. And Ope goes, no, the doctor's now going to spend longer with his finger up your ass if it's, like, refreshing.
The smellier, the better, man. You know the doctor's going to get in and out and move on.
I actually start shitting and then break it off mid-piece. The type where it takes 400 wipes and then I go to the doctor.
You leave a thin mint between your cheeks.
You're cleaning with nice fresh soaps and stuff. Fuck that.
No, I just make sure I'm thoroughly scrubbed.
And we appreciate it.
Like, see, that's what I'm doing. It's because he's going to do a better job. You know, if you bring in a nice car to the garage, he's going to do a job, make sure he puts down things so he's not leaning on it and scratching his keys. If you bring a piece of shit car in there, he's not going to care.
Yeah, but what are you going to spend more time in, a nice car or a piece of shit? Piece of shit car, you're going to sit in, drive in, and jump out. Nice car, you're going to relax, lounge out. That's what they do in your ass.
You want to smell the interior. The leather interior. I get a Subway sub. I leave it outside for about a week, and then I rub that all over my body before I go to the doctor.
It's wonderful.
Yeah.
I think most of the doctors really don't care either way. I think that probably in the end just makes you feel more comfortable.
You wouldn't want a stink guy, though, to come in.
People are requesting that Dr. Steve says, I'm sorry I did that. As
little Imus. Imus.
I'm sorry I did that.
No, you're more Adam West. More Adam West, please.
Yeah.
It's very mysterious.
Yes. Or not. You do whatever you want.
What? Did you ask us? I'm sorry.
It's okay. Is Pat Duffy's girlfriend
I have
here?
to tinkle. I'm going to tinkle.
Yeah, I got to tinkle too. Break, and then...
All right, we'll take a break. We'll come back, and Pat Duffy will get a prostate exam live on our show. It's first one ever, and we can't wait.
I like to think of it as his first gay experience.
No, it's nothing sexual.
First gay experience that we know of.
It's
next.
not sexual at all. It has nothing. Oh my God.
What happened?
All right, and during the break, can we put some light on Pat Duffy?
On his asshole or just his face?
Yeah, let's turn a light or two on. I see a lot of lights, but they're not on. Maybe we could brighten his face up because that's going to be the show. Those rosy red cheeks when he makes that ooh face. Ooh.
All right, we'll be back. Stay there.
I don't know.
Well, if you turn 53 and you find it hard to pee, you need the pipe. You're having trouble with erection, gotta shove it up your rectum, it's the pipe. Or if your prostate is swollen, gonna photograph your colon with the pipe. Let's go! Let's go get the pipe. 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 It's big, thick, and mean. Use a lot of Vaseline with the pipe. And you'll know when it's starting because you feel your buns parting with the pipe. You'll be barking like Rover when the doctor bends you over with the pipe. Hey, let's go! Let's go get the pipe. Let's go get the pipe. Let's go get the pipe. In your bunghole. Let's go get the pipe. Let's go get the pipe.
It's the Opie and Anthony Show. The virus is spreading.
My legs are shitty. My legs are shitty from your asshole. Legs are shitty.
It's all in the eyes.
My legs are shitty from your asshole. It looks just like a black man's, but not quite as thick. Your coolie needs a diaper, 'cause I'm in your going blow. Down a dirty hamper, and my dick's so shitty. My dick's so shitty from your asshole. My dick's so shitty.
Great.
My dick's so shitty from your asshole. Dick's so shitty. My dick's so shitty from your asshole.
You know, we got a lot of shitty dick songs, but I think that one's my favorite.
That is a good shitty dick song.
Shit dick is a close second, but I like my dick song. Shitty, yeah.
At
this point, we got to say hi to Pat Duffy's lovely girlfriend, Lonnie. She's been on our show many times. We like to bring her into the studio when Pat's about to do one of these things for the radio show. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
What do I...
Should be on.
Try again. What is that?
Test 1, 2.
Yeah.
She just...
Hit her right in her face.
You just hit her in the
I'm good. How are
face.
you?
Maybe meet her halfway.
Should she just use another microphone?
Yeah, just come over here.
Yeah, sit down on the couch. Get comfortable because you're going to be horrified.
Oh.
So you're working over at K-Rock and you get the phone call that Opie and Anthony need you, right?
Yes.
Did anyone tell you what was going on?
E-Rock told me a little bit, but not really.
Yeah, your lovely boyfriend, Pat. You see him leaned over a couch over there, right?
Yes.
Yeah, he's going to get a finger up his ass right in front of your eyes. Yeah.
She's an awesome.
Yeah. She's a keeper, man. She really is a keeper.
She is.
Thank you.
You guys still in love? Everything's going well?
Absolutely.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, very good. All right, Anthony's working the Pal Talk cameras. I think we're ready for this.
Yeah, we got a nice tight shot on Pat Duffy's face.
Dr. Steve, is he mic'd over there?
Because it's all about the face.
Dr. Steve doing his radio show tomorrow, Weird Science on 202, Saturday night. Tomorrow night, of course, at 10:30.
Or you could call it weird.
Now,
I don't like that mic at all. It's really, really driving me
now,
nuts.
Pat Duffy, the important thing here for our viewing audience is that you look right into the camera at all times during this process, okay? You know what camera you're on.
That one, right?
Yeah, that one right there. There you go. Now you're going to have to look into that camera at all time because that's the fun cam. That's it.
Not so fun on this side.
Oh, no, huh?
Let's Dr. Steve test his mic.
Hello.
Yeah.
That's good, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. Much better. Dr. Steve,
Is it the Joker?
Hey, can you
Good try.
Thanks, kid.
can you wiggle the finger around when it's in there or what?
No.
Well, he might have to. Test whatever you would normally do.
Yeah.
What we would normally do is you insert the finger, and then you sweep from left to right, and right to left, and then up and down to feel the whole process.
Just give him a little extra is all I'm saying.
Okay.
Whatever will make the
Give him the
milky
deluxe.
stuff.
Sure. Are we ready?
We're hoping.
Pat, face, don't put your head down, ever.
It's only in shame. I'm sorry.
No face down. Your face must remain up like that.
Can you lift your head all the way with your hat on?
What? Yeah.
Is that hat interfering with your head?
No.
That's a good shot right there. We got it. As long as he looks at the camera and keeps his head up.
Let him look cool, Jimmy. You know.
Please.
All right. Dr. Steve, we're hoping he makes cumsies in his pants.
We know we're going to.
Right.
We have one problem, Pat. You still have your pants on.
I know.
Yeah. Pat.
Must be awkward when you have to tell them to take their pants off.
Drop trowel.
Take them down.
Sort of a
And
fundamental.
Doc, I know you really want to get to it, but after he takes his pants down, let him get bent back over and in position.
Yeah.
I have to pull my pants all the way down.
However, Dr.
They
Steve
got to
says.
go to at least to your knees.
I got to be able to get to the business section. So.
All right.
Oh my God, this is so
This is hysterical.
And you got the juicy lube in your hand there, Dr.
got
Steve?
it.
The wild cherry
Got
flavor?
my glove on.
Got the glove.
All right.
What suggestions do you give people to make it less uncomfortable, Doctor?
Wow. There's really no way you can make this less
I heard some people say that you're supposed to push like you're taking a shit.
Wow.
No,
That's news to me.
I guess clinching is bad.
That's kind of like pushing back, right?
Yeah, like
I don't
push
think
back.
that-
No, maybe my doctor's got a little. Yeah. Push. Pull out your dick.
Anthony, here's a pillow. Could you put your face in this?
How great would it be if
hands
Dr.
on his
Steve's not a
shoulders.
doctor? Just some listener that came for the walkover today said he was a doctor. We didn't even check your credentials, did we?
Can I see a diploma?
That's all right.
All right.
Now, no one stand in front of any of these cameras, or you will be shot.
Got the lube on my finger.
And no one talk either.
And
Assume the position.
all right, he's assuming the position.
Wait.
And Doc, let us know.
Hold on, Doc. You just don't go right in.
Yeah.
We got to milk this for another 10 minutes.
10 minutes. The lube is going to dry up.
That's already.
Now, Pat, you ready?
No,
Yeah.
Pat, look into the camera. I saw you put your head down. Don't you put that head
I'm
down.
sorry. I
Now,
can't help it.
Doc, walk us through it. Let us know what you're doing.
Yeah, take your time, please.
First, I'm approaching the area,
Okay.
Well, he sure is.
and I'm separating
Head up.
the buttocks, the
Head up.
gluteal region. I'm placing my finger on the rectum.
Yeah.
Head up.
And now we are examining the prostate. Sweeping from left to right, up and down, feels normal. And we're done.
Thank God. Is it all shitty? Yeah, don't.
Did you see his face, though?
Can we see the finger on the Palpo camera?
Yeah, just throw it in front of one of those.
Put it right with the mic.
Wow.
Doc, don't run around with it. He's got. Where is
Put it
it?
where his face just was so we can see it.
Exactly.
Pat, move your head.
Yeah, just it's
Yeah,
not a
move
toothbrush,
your
Pat.
head.
That's my poop on there.
And
There it is.
let me zoom in on this here. That is the
Wait.
finger.
Get the finger on
Yeah,
top.
let's get it. Oh
Appears
boy.
to be,
I hate this. It's
Perfectly healthy feces.
Hold on.
Oh, there it is. Okay. Yeah, perfectly healthy feces.
What did you wipe your ass with, Pat? A devil dog?
Oh God.
Well, what do you think of his prostate there, Dr. Steve?
Perfectly healthy.
Yeah.
The thing is that most 20-year-olds don't have prostate problems that are chronic. You know, they may have some prostatitis. What would be better is if we did a testicular exam, because that's much more likely to detect something that a young man might have.
Oh.
Now,
thanks.
Pat, what do you think?
I say test his bag.
You can refuse.
Yeah, I might as well. All right.
Oh, I might as well. All right, back to camera 5.
All right, we need more gloves. We're getting Pat all checked out here. How did it feel, Pat?
Like I just took a really awful shit.
He did on his finger.
And let's go to Pat's girlfriend, Lonnie.
Yes.
What do you think?
Nothing really.
Would you do that while you're blowing me? Because that would be fun, probably.
Jeez. Hey, Dr. Steve, can you maybe give her a little pointer on how to make Pat, ejaculate if his girlfriend did the same thing?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
What does she
I mean,
have
it's
to do?
just basically this technique. In, sweep, left and right, and from the top down.
Are you paying attention?
Got it.
That's how the urologists do it, and it's an effective technique for expressing seminal fluid.
Oh.
And then you can look at it under the microscope.
Also known as cumsies.
Oh, wow. He made this evil face. This, like, you furrowed your brow and went like, oh, that was man sex. Yeah. You made a man sex face.
You dared him to fuck you hard.
I did.
What was Pal Talk's reaction?
Oh, my God, they loved it.
They liked that one?
They loved it.
All right, what are we doing now? Checking the ball bag?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Yeah, check it for ticks and stuff.
Yeah.
Ticks. How are we going to do this now?
You show your balls and he squeezes them.
Oh, all right. So, can I turn around at least?
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
we don't need to see your ball
You
bag.
want to check him out?
No, I'm sure he's packing 5.
And I'm going to get on my knees.
Sam's
Wow, Dr. Steve decided to get on his knees.
All right, we got Pat's face. Pat, look into the camera, though, Pat.
Look
Now
over
we're going
your
to check for
shoulder.
hernia first.
Oh, Pat.
This is on the right, no hernia. On the left, turn your head and cough. All right. And now,
What?
I'm going to check the testicular region for any kind of abnormalities. Oops. Oh, sorry, dude. That one.
Watch the dick. Watch the dick.
Sorry, man. And, yeah, you're absolutely normal.
Wow, that's nice.
Normal,
So we're good.
delightful set of testicles.
Delightful.
Dr. Steve finally comes to New York to visit us, and look what we put him through.
Delightful set of testicles. Oh, that's great.
Someone got confused. Dog shit sniffer, you're usually good. Give her a little pointer. She don't have a prostate. I know that. It's when she shoves a finger up Pat Duffy's ass.
Oh, exactly.
Everyone else got it. All right, there you go. Pat, you're healthy.
I am.
There you go, Pat. Did it hurt, Pat?
No. I thought
There
it
was no pain?
No, it was like it was really more of a shock, if anything. It was just like fuck. Like I wouldn't describe it as pain.
Hey,
so
Your face kind of looked like you were in pain.
well,
Hey, we got
more pleasure.
Florida Steve from D.C. checking in. He's got a great idea. I mean, Pat Duffy went through a little hell there, and I think it's Dr. Steve's turn. Would you allow Pat Duffy to give you a shit hat?
Sure. Anything for the show.
All right. Wow, that was gay.
But that was very good. It was educational.
Yeah, was it?
As far as
explain the education.
Well, a lot of guys probably afraid to go and have a prostate exam. And if we could have fun with it here on the show, perhaps more people will think, I could do that.
Guess what? Not everyone was having fun. Right, Pat?
yes.
Well, I wasn't talking about the person going. I'm talking like bring your friends so they can laugh at you. That was my point of the whole thing.
Gotcha.
Going to the doctor.
Gotcha.
Yes, indeed.
What? Jimmy? I have to. Jimmy? Yeah. Jimmy?
Where's Jimmy going?
I have to go.
Where's Jimmy going?
He's a big star now.
I know he is.
He gets to do whatever he wants. I have HBO tomorrow night.
Yeah, you're on HBO tomorrow.
On the road to tonight and tomorrow, but that show is sold out. Those shows are sold out.
All 4 are sold.
Danbury?
Danbury's in 2 weeks. I'm doing
Danbury.
the Danbury Treehouse. And I'm also in Queensbury, New York.
Queensbury and Dansbury?
Yes.
What a brie.
It's the Brie. The Brie.
The Brie tour.
Wait, my show is up against your HBO special?
I'm looking at it just the opposite way.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, right.
How did my HBO special follow this? It's just an uneventful little man. You can DVR it.
I'm sure there's about 10 listeners that don't have HBO, Dr. Steve. Don't worry.
You can do both. You can enjoy both.
Yeah. All right. Line of the day, really? All right.
Yep. We have,
What? Brian Ogre thing, too? That's my new bit, talking to myself, because people talk to me now.
What?
In the headphones.
Huh?
In this great state-of-the-art studio, so you can play along now at home. Because I'll just start going, okay, yeah, that sounds good. Out of nowhere.
I've heard it.
I know you have.
Go, okay.
yeah.
Jimmy, all right, we'll see you Monday.
All right, Jimmy,
HBO
good
tomorrow
luck.
night.
Bye, guys. Thanks. See you guys Monday. Bye,
Monday.
Lonnie, thank you.
We're going to have to wave at each other.
Oh,
Dr. Steve, I would never refuse Dr. Steve a handshake, but this moment I would.
He was wearing gloves.
I don't care if you had a fucking catcher's mitt on.
Give him some Purell.
All right, I'll see you, buddy. I'm really glad.
Give him a tongue bath.
Bye, guys.
Smell his finger.
Yeah, smell his finger, Jimmy.
He's like, no.
Oh, you thought, though, for a second.
He thought about it for a second.
I'm like, do I need anything plugged? No, show's result.
All right. I think we're done, Ant. I think we could do line of the day and get out of here. We were going to do the best of 8-track porn so far, but we could say that for Monday.
We'll save it. We have an interview to do. We're very big.
Yeah, we got, what's your name again?
It's Joe.
It's not Joe, it's Mike.
It's Joe.
What?
He said Joe. So I go, it's Joe.
It's Mike.
I think I remember his name.
FMQB.com.
It's Mike.
Big fans of the show.
I just remember.
We're going to be on the cover, right?
Yes.
All right, cool. We got to get that interview out of the way.
Guy's doing a cover interview, and I call him Joe.
Well, yeah.
No, I know.
It's all right. Audience, anything? Did anyone come here with something that we never got to? Everyone all right? Danny, why'd you get out there?
You
guys all right?
Taking pictures with Jimmy.
Anybody have anything?
No, we're good.
Chlamydia?
Any questions for Dr. Steve?
Well, somebody gave me some questions. Hang on, let me find it in my pocket.
Oh, yeah.
There's a question from somebody that says, it normally takes me 2 to 3 hours to finish while having sex. It's always been this way.
It's always
This is a problem.
It's always been this way.
So that's an anonymous entry that we've received.
Yeah, is he on any medication? There are Prozac and Paxil and Zoloft. Some of the antidepressants cause that problem. As a matter of fact, some people use them for that reason.
Right.
And, I would have to ask him if he was on any medication or not. Otherwise, that's a tough one. And it's usually psychological.
Did you talk to your doctor?
Right.
All right, Jimmy, did you have something? Jimmy ran back in, put his headphones on, then ran out. We'll never know what he wanted.
Not really. I had kind of a weak joke, but I bailed on it. The guy who said that he takes 2 or 3 hours to come, I said he has a disease. It's called braggeritis. Oh, that had more potential than I thought.
Funny joke.
Cool. I'll bow out gracefully.
All right, Jimmy. Yes. Jimmy on HBO tomorrow night. Oh, Jimmy.
Yes, come on.
I think I'm taking pictures.
Sorry.
Did I get him? Did I get him?
No, it's comfortable. It's good. We're just...
Did I get him?
Out of the way, Danny.
Yes. Why don't you hire a sketch artist?
Danny, get out of the way. That's okay.
All right. Dr. Steve tomorrow night.
Yes, sir.
Big Kev, the big plug for your show. I'm sorry that you went by the wayside here, but, finger up Pat Duffy's ass trumps anything you have to say.
Yep, my show tomorrow, Big Kev's Geek Stuff.
Jesus, man.
I don't mind being trumped by a finger up the ass.
No, seriously, what do you got on the show tomorrow? 9 o'clock, Big Kev's Geek Stuff.
9 to 10:30, yeah. We're going to be discussing the fall geek lineup and how it's been going so far and a bunch of other things as well.
LARPing?
We will not be discussing LARPing.
Fall geek lineup?
Yes.
What does that mean?
There's a lot of
geek shows
TV
on?
shows that are
geek
TV.
TV.
Heroes has launched a whole bunch of
Beauty and the Geek.
Beauty and the Geek. Sure.
Do you touch on that?
We do.
There's a LARPer in
there
Beauty
is a
and the
LARPer
Geek
in Beauty
this
and the
season.
Geek.
Yes.
That's right.
Any lost news? Any inside info?
We will have some inside info. You'll have to tune in tomorrow.
Oh, nice tease.
Look at that.
Nice
Speak
tease.
that, Dr. Steve. All right. Thanks, Kev.
Sure.
Big Kev, everyone. All right. Line of the day brought to you by BodogFantasy.net. Free live scoring, stats, bios, and news that will help you win big this season in fantasy football. All at BodogFantasy.net. And I guess the listeners are playing Travis this season if they go to BodogFantasy.net.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
It's pretty awesome.
Are you winning?
No, I'm very close, though. I'm like 3 or 4 games behind the leader. We have like 600 people in the league.
Are you kidding?
Yeah.
Oh, you are kidding.
No,
Okay.
I'm not kidding. No. We have about 600 people
I
playing.
like that. Are you kidding? Yeah.
Can you get new people to play?
You can, yeah. You can try and catch up with everyone. Sure.
See, all right, well.
I know.
I won't tell them how to do their thing.
No, I know.
They should have, they should be able to play every week.
We were trying to do something like that, but...
And then, you would get a lot of people that would
do this week.
Yes.
All right.
But for the 600 there, it's tons of fun.
That's pretty cool, actually. All right. BowDogFantasy.net. Some lines of the day here. Actually,
Thanks, miss. Oh, you're a boy.
A runner-up line of the day.
Grand Prix by Activision.
Grand Prix. It's fucking. It's 4 different colors lines.
It's dicks with wheels.
Grand Prix. That did suck.
I'm glad they're following the format for line of the day. Take the last 15 minutes of the show and figure shit out.
Of course. Well, plenty of good lines.
Why am I bitching? I rarely get a mention. I should be happy. Thank you.
No more lines of the day for you.
Wow.
Thank you, Thad. How's mother?
Giving you some shit.
The communication in my family sucks.
All right.
What do you expect?
There's your mother update. Here's another runner-up line of the day.
Carry some heavy boxes, and I dropped them all because I couldn't.
Ooh.
What was in the boxes?
Matchsticks.
Please let it be.
Ooh, Anthony, $1,000 on the Eagles.
Yes.
We'll find out how you do on Monday.
$1,000 on the Eagles because Opie, you're very confident that the Jets are going to win.
We need a win, and we're playing at home.
Yeah, well.
It's a guarantee. It's a lock. It's a lock. And the Cowboys will beat the Pats.
Oh, just bet against everything Opie is saying. Use any money laying around.
See, this is, I had to pick football picks, but these are the three I'm really feeling. Jets over the Eagles, without a doubt. Cowboys over the Pats.
You're saying without a doubt. Okay.
And then the Red Sox, of course.
Look, here's what I'm saying. If you have to even temporarily steal money, if you have to, steal money and then give it back, you'll be able to do it. Like, borrow money. That's what I'm talking about. Get a loan. Max out your credit cards on cash advance and bet. Because you will be able to pay it back, and you'll have extra because Opie says it's a lot. The Eagles. Bet on the Eagles.
Another great game to bet on, Islanders Flyers. Islanders all the way.
Oh, Jesus. Okay.
Spoiling that home opener for the Flyers.
Opie is pretty much, what he's doing is he's giving out lottery numbers. You're giving out winning lotto numbers right now. It's what you're doing. People don't quite understand this.
Look, my Islanders got their ass kicked last night by the Toronto Maple Leafs. The new home of Jason Blake, one of my favorite Islanders of the last 10 years.
He'll break his legs.
Well, actually, you know what is happening with Jason Blake? He's got a rare form of leukemia.
Jesus Christ. You're laughing.
I swear to God.
Well, of course.
And he's my favorite player of the last 10 years as far as Islander players go.
Yeah.
The Islanders couldn't keep him. He was a free agent, and he went to the Toronto Maple Leafs. I'm not lying, dude. I love this guy, how he plays. And it was just reported that he has a rare form of leukemia, and he's taking some kind of medication so he can continue playing. Am I right, Mike?
Yes, totally right.
Yeah.
Dude, I am fascinated with this curse. We got to talk about this because you have killed the Mets the last 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
And I sort of bought into it a little bit, but I have totally bought into this curse now.
It's frightening at how accurate it is. It's not even, it's not one of these, well, sometimes he does this and that. It's a lock.
It's weird. I mean, all kidding aside, it's gotten to the point it's really weird.
Yeah, and last year we sort of had a deal that you weren't going to mention anything about the Sabres, but you did, and they lost.
Well, no, what happened was, because I really am a huge hockey fan, and I spent a lot of time in Western New York, so when the Islanders were knocked out, I know Brother Weeze is a huge fan of the Sabres. He got me into them a little bit. I'm like, you know what? I would like to see the Sabres win it all. And they got
don't say that again. Do not say that again.
Yeah, it could just be in casual passing, he'll say that he wants a team to win, or a bet, or something like that. Whatever he says, whatever team he really, truly wants to win, or thinks is going to win.
I think we need to take action. There needs to be an exorcism, a witch doctor. We need to do something here.
No, I don't mind it at all because he's a Jets and a Mets and an Islander fan. So for me, I really don't care.
Yeah, I'm a Mets and a Sabres fan. He kills my team both years.
Yeah. And now Philadelphia. Now he's sharing between cities because now Philly's in with the curse.
Yeah, I loved what he did to the Phillies.
Oh,
great.
No one else could have achieved that except Opie.
Yeah.
No one could have taken the Phillies and made them just completely self-destruct like that.
Except
Opie.
3 and out.
3, you're done
After
with
my
Opie's
endorsement. And they had,
rousing
they had a
endorsement.
great year, too, and a great comeback. And
not just 3 and
They
out,
had-
but embarrassing 3 and out.
Of course.
They had all the momentum. And this, I swear to God, the sports curse happens with big games. Because I can pick games every week and you wouldn't really notice it. I'm telling you, it's when I have to pick the Super Bowl winner. I mean, you know, who's going to win the World Series. It's creepy. I swear to God, I can't tell you the last time I picked a winner in a big game.
You even jinxed
like
your
football
brother.
picks are whatever, but when it comes to the big game, I can't tell you the last time. And I pick winner. I pick games all the time.
Your brother did great on the football picks last year. Look what happened this year.
Yeah.
Now he just.
But I swear to God,
stinking
Jason
up the
Blake
joint.
was my favorite player on the Islanders of the past 10 years, and I was so bummed when he got traded, so I followed his career a little bit, and it turns out he's got a rare form of leukemia, and he's taking medication so he can play.
Well, at some point
Fucking
soon,
Maple Leafs 8-1 last night.
we're
over
getting
the
somebody
Islanders.
up here to do something about this.
All right. Well,
Got a shy audience.
Well, your Flyers are fucked.
Yeah, I don't like the Flyers.
We are going to spoil your home opener. The Islanders, you know, horrible loss last night. They're coming back strong and winning tonight. There you go.
I'm all
Tomorrow
about
night.
that.
Tomorrow night.
All about that.
Where were we? Oh, line of the daytime?
Yeah, I think it's the winner.
BowDogFantasy.net. Thank you, BowDogFantasy.net. Here's your line of the day.
Here comes the line of the day. Line of the day.
Sometimes when I'm taking a dump, I'll come. I'll ejaculate. Like not, I won't be hard or anything. But seeing will come
Excuse me,
out.
right there. Stop. No disrespect, sir. I don't even need the doctor. I know what your problem is. You're German.
The Flyers home opener is not a big game. No, that's what I was getting at. It's just a home opener for the Flyers.
Our listeners are shy.
Yeah, what are you doing?
Well, I'm just trying to show the Pal Talk audience some of the lovely fans, because we get a lot of people think all our fans are just big fat guys. So I focused on a couple of lovely ladies that are in our audience, and one of them is a little shy.
Yeah.
Yeah. She keeps hiding herself with her hands.
She's hiding her bosom.
Yeah, be proud.
She's hiding her.
There you go.
She's hiding her bosom.
Her bosom.
Cover up your blouses. Opie and Anthony are here. That's one of my favorite things of the past year. That stupid lady over at the old joint. Oh my God! Cover up your blouses, ladies. Opie and Anthony are here to visit.
I know who.
Like that's
Nora
all we
is.
do in our fucking personal lives is just like make girls uncomfortable about their bosoms.
Yeah, that's our job.
All right, we're just babbling.
All right, we're out of here.
MikeFMQB.com.
Yes.
Check that out. A great radio site. Dr. Steve tomorrow night at 10:30. Weird Science. Big Kev. Big Kev's Geek Stuff. See, I'm not a geek. What's the name again?
Yeah, that was it. You had it.
Big Kev's Geek Stuff.
Correct, yeah. Big Kev's
Okay,
Geek Stuff.
cool. At 9 o'clock tomorrow night.
9 o'clock.
Right here on 202.